All right, let's do this, guys. No, before we do this, where were we? I watched a little bit of the VOD as I was getting ready for this. So we were able to find one of the portals, which we need to go to basically try to stop this curse, right? We're going to go through this portal and just take care of business. But to do so, we also need that, what do you call it? There's like a black orb that Angelina had used to get in there. We don't have that, so we're still trying to find that. And we're in chapter 4 out of 6, so we're in the last half of the game. Is that not how you say it, Blaze? how do you actually pronounce it? Where did we leave off? Oh, okay. I think this was... Let me check the diary real quick. This is looking familiar. Miss Valley. I think we're in Miss Valley's house. So the last information we have about the black ball. Too bad that Angelina stole the last black ball from the museum. I've got no idea where I can get another one from. Maybe the hieroglyphics describe where they can be found. I need to find out more about them. These hieroglyphics around the portal will definitely help me. Someone needs to help me decipher them. Interesting. Edward said that Miss Valley was in a scientific team involved in excavating burial mounds. She seems to have got herself in really deep with all of the secret of the Black Mirror stuff. Shame, I couldn't have gotten to know her better. We would have definitely got along and had plenty to tell each other. A real tragedy, her getting killed like that. I can't read tragedy without laughing at that word, which is terrible. If I'm right, then Miss Valley's house would definitely turn up something useful to me. Only you can bet your bottom dollar the police will have it all sealed up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we are in Miss Valley's house with the constable. So we're going to take a look around here. Maybe we can find something. That's all it is, guys. Now, I promise soon I want to do another game from these developers, or at least this publisher, Wadjet Eye. I have a few in my library, but since we're doing a point-and-click game now, I'm going to mix it up and do something different, and then we'll probably bounce into one of those soon. Oh, I usually fall asleep during these streams, so there's a large gap in my knowledge. Who should we have killed? So far, we shouldn't have killed anybody. I mean, we want to kill people, but we'd also rather not be a murderer yet. We want to try to stop the curse. I mean, Murray needs to die. Oh, that's terrible, Blaze. 9/11 was a real tragedy. All I hear is that music. Do, 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 do. That's all I hear. All right, let's see what we can look at. We've never even been in this room before, so this is all brand new. I don't trust the carpet.
What are you up to?
Maybe there's a secret trapdoor under the rug.
Maybe.
What a load of nonsense.
I mean, we've already found them before in these games. No. This guy, he gives zero. Absolutely zero. He's just like, whatever. What are you doing here? You're wasting my time. So he's probably not going to be very helpful. Rocking chair. Looks like there's a book on there.
Rocking chair. The backrest doesn't look particularly comfortable.
It's because it looks pretty. The nicer it looks, the less comfortable it is.
Crockery with folkloric designs.
Oh no.
Experts like me call them painted plates.
That's always a dead giveaway. No, they weren't, Monkey. Whenever I see Blaze or somebody attack something, I'm like, I didn't realize they were on the screen. You rock, chair. Nice.
I think they just don't have oil or gas in Willow Creek yet.
They don't have electricity?
Anything against me taking a piece of coal?
I don't think anybody would have anything against that.
But why? Why are you taking coal? I'm so confused. It's really funny. In the first Black Mirror game, Samuel Gordon wouldn't pick up anything unless he needed it. Like, you could find an item that you need, but if your character doesn't know that he needs it yet, he won't pick it up. Oh my gosh. Ba 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 ba.
Samuel Gordon, that is 11 subs in the channel you have given, just during this game. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much, Samuel Gordon, for the gift sub to Silhouettes. Silhouettes is awesome, and that is very nice of you to gift her a sub. Thank you again, Samuel Gordon. I am Samuel Gordon. Hey, Tuesday, how's it going? Glad you can make it. By the way, for everybody that's just joined in the last 5 minutes, if I look a little glistening, it's really hot here today. It's been hot the last few days, and I think it doesn't cool off until Friday, Saturday. So Thursday, I will also be glistening.
An empty notepad.
What are you doing there?
I just wanted to take a piece of paper to take some notes.
So he's just taking all kinds of random crap. Oh, that's right. It is token time. Bam! There we go. That's 3 tokens this stream. We had to do a makeup token from the last stream because I was playing... I should give you guys more warning when I'm going to do that. We're playing VR, and it's not very easy for me to do tokens and all that. Actually, I can't even get the avatars to work at all when I'm streaming VR. I'll have to play around with that. Kath, very nice catch. Nice. Writing desk. You gonna take that too?
Newspaper clippings about Vic's murder. I can't imagine how anyone could murder a child so brutally.
We didn't actually see the murder. We just know about it.
Now this could be interesting. Miss Valley's book collection. Let's take a look. English history and stories, Camelot and the Holy Grail. From William the Conqueror to Magna Carta. Aha, a folder from a university.
Ooh.
Constable, can I take a look at this folder here?
That's just books about science and the like.
Was that a yes?
Okay by me, but don't take too long.
You mean I can't just keep it? That's right. That was an interesting dream you had talked about, Therapy. It makes me wonder, should I get my car checked out? Am I going to be broken down on the side of the road? It's premonitions. Okay, let's take a look at Miss Valley's seminar work. This might help us with the hieroglyphics? I don't know.
No black ball. If I'm lucky, then nobody else will have found it either. Now all I have to do is find out exactly where this burial mound is.
Oh, here we go. That is one thing, speaking of temperatures and it being hot, I'm kind of terrified about. If I start playing a VR game on stream regularly, like a longer game, man, if it was like this warm and I was trying to stream and play VR at the same time, oh, it'd be gross. It'd be gross. VR definitely makes you sweat, and you got this thing pressed up against your face, it could be a problem. Oh, this is a puzzle. Okay, we have to jot down what we think might help us. Oh, Tuesday, thank you so much for the host. Ooh, Willem Dafoe. I'm gonna have to listen next time he talks. Okay, you don't have prophecy dreams. That's good. My car is safe. Okay, Expedition, 6th of July, 1981. That's before I was born. And I'm old. Our group has been investigating the ground at Sector 13. We found an untouched tumulus, one probably spared by grave robbers. The entrance was still closed by a stone slab, typical of this type of earthworks. The grave is characteristic of a previous type known to us, the Cotswold Severn type. We found the remains of 12 persons, wow, probably males. Some were missing heads. Bones had been rearranged. We believe that the skulls would have been removed during the rituals. Why? That remains to be seen. We have marked the positions of the grave on the map. To protect the grave from looters, the map has been lodged at the university archives and is only available to authorized persons. Finds and specimens sent for archiving 7 complete male skeletons, 5 male skeletons minus skulls, 1 gold figure in the form of a bull, 2 gold tablets with hieroglyphics, hey, there's hieroglyphics, 1 specimen of sand from the grave floor. In addition to a soil sample and various small animal bones from the surrounding area and marshland. Calling himself old to excuse take. Not even. I wish that was... Honestly, that should just mean that I've had more experience, you know? I know, he would have read the whole thing. Although I think he's not reading. Oh, be careful. See this thing down here right behind the chat? That's dangerous. If you click on that, it solves the puzzle for you. Not going to do that. I'm not even sure what he's looking for, though. Is there a way I can restart this? What did he say when he first was looking in here? I know we're looking for the black ball. Something about hieroglyphics. What are we supposed to be doing here?
There has to be a few significant words in these research papers from which I can work out the exact location.
Never mind, I think I screwed that up.
I think 3 words will do it.
Did I do it correctly? It's like, I thought I had randomly done it right. Okay, I found Miss Valley's seminar notes. She describes the investigation into a burial mound nearby. No mention of a black ball, though. The route description is in an archive somewhere, and I'm not going to be able to get to it all that easily. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, wait, sorry. There must be other parts of the report that will lead me to the grave. Location details or distinctive features in the surroundings. Okay, so let's look at that again. He made it sound like there's a few things I can highlight that'll help us figure out the location. Sector 13. He said 3 things that we can write out, or highlight, I guess. What are some location-specific words here, guys? I mean, hieroglyphics. There's sand. I mean, grave seems important. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, did I get it? I think if you pick 3 and you're not correct, it just automatically exits. Oh, marshland. Why was that 3 words?
Earth samples from the marsh. There's only one here.
Yay? Did I finish that? I can look at it again. Crap, I don't think I got it. Marsh? What is going on here? Marsh? Is that 2 words? Is that a space? I'm not sure. Hey, so Nate, we're in a puzzle right now, reading some notes, trying to find out what area this might be alluding to. Yeah, we might go find some bog bodies. So marsh, I think, is that Sector 13. So we need to be able to make sense of it. Although Sector 13 might be something we could ask people. So that's an idea. Marsh, grave? I think marsh and grave are good. What is Cotswold Severn? When did you leave? Oh, he, you just went to take a shower too. I thought, Nate. Nate takes very quick showers. Yeah, we don't have any more information. Are we on the right path, therapy? So here's Cotswold Severn type. Oh, the grave is characteristic of a previous type known to us. No, I think you're right, Absolute Texan. Could it be all 3 of those? No. But that's a certain type of grave. So if we can find a Cotswold... Why do I keep on click on that? A Cotswold Severn type grave in the marsh. I think we'll know what we have. So let's go marsh. Cotswold Severn? Severn? Sorry. No. There's so many options. There might not even be a ding word. Okay, marsh was correct, and Sector 13. Yeah, so like, I think there's more to it. I think once we get it right, we won't be able to bring up the screen and see this. Hold on just one sec. You guys gotta see this. It's a precious moment. It's fleeting. Gotta go quick. Do I have this set up right? Dang it, I do not. Just a sec. How have I not fixed this already? There it is. I'm not connected to the right Wi-Fi, so it's very choppy. But there's a Georgie napping right next to me. Hi, buddy. Oh, he heard his name. Hi, Georgie. Oh, he's leaving now. Bye, buddy. I gotta fix my Wi-Fi so I'm on the right one. So, what is going on? I could have sworn I had that set up correctly. Let me see if I can fix that so I can do that much quicker next time. Remote camera. It's set to 16:9. Oh, you know what? I think it was just the lag that I was having that was causing the problem. Ooh, you got invited to watch a movie with some friends, so I'm going to go, but I might be back later. Oh, Sil, enjoyed the movie. What movie are you going to watch, by the way? Okay, is the music back? I don't hear any audio from the game. Okay, there we go. High School Musical 3. Don't judge us. Wouldn't. I watched some terrible movies. Not that that's a terrible movie, but not something I would watch, but that's cool. I've never seen any of them, so I can't say. We're all in this together, that's true. Okay, so Sector 13 was one. Marsh was another one, right? Okay, there's one more. So University, that is where the notes for this are that we can't get to. And I think Archive is the same thing. It's kind of like, because he had this spiel saying, okay, I know that the actual information is at the archives in the university, so we can't get there. I'm thinking that this whole area right here is probably not useful to us. Maybe Grave. It's a grave in the marshlands in Sector 13. No. Sand might be it, though. He said sand, too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking Tuesday. Let's see, we probably need to get authorization and a map from the archives. I kind of think he said under his breath, though, Blaze, he said, like, I'm probably not going to be able to get in there, so I need to get all my information from this article. So Marsh, not H, Mars, Sector 13, and let's try sand, because that would be unique. That would be an identifiable part of the marsh, right? Ah, so close. Okay, it's something special we could find in this place. This is definitely a trial and error kind of puzzle, huh? Sector 13, marsh. Something unique. Soil? Soil should be everywhere in the marsh. Animal bones? That's 2 words. Hieroglyphics. That's a good one. This is stuff I think they took out of the place, but maybe this is still there. Dang. Still needs to trust to put that away. There's no sand in the marsh. That's what was a little confusing to me. I thought maybe that was made a very unique area. Didn't they take the sand from the grave floor, though? Isn't this all in the marsh? I thought all of this stuff they took from the marsh. Okay, marsh. Sector 13. What's a tumulus? Tumulus. So you got it right. It's 2 words. I did try grave, Blaze. Let's see. Probably it's 1 word in German. Oh, okay, sorry. Let me try this one. I don't know what an untouched tumulus is. It's not what I was looking for, apparently. Oh, from the grave floor. I was thinking the grave was also in the marsh, though. And the grave isn't in the marshland. Okay. Oh, I had the right guess? Wait, which one? I've been throwing out so many ideas. The sand? I thought we tried sand. Oh, I didn't go with it. Did I not pick sand? I said soil as a joke. Animal bones? Animal. Oh, it did that whole thing. Oh, wait.
Small animal bones. Definitely rare. I ought to make note of that.
Okay, now if I go to this again, is it looking like a puzzle again? See, to me it looks like I'm not done yet. Like we didn't actually get it. Hieroglyphics? Did we not try that? Marsh? I thought we did. Sector 13. Hieroglyphics. Maybe we're done with it. He put it in his notes, I think. Oh no, see, this would be crossed off, I think. I think when we're done with this, he'll cross this off. Did we get it? It's a glitch? Okay, it's like... It's not looking like we're done. He said he would take a note, but I don't see any notes. So yeah, that might just be a glitch. I will say, I had crashes in the first game, but Black Mirror 2 and 3, I think we've been fine. Yeah, this dude is just watching it stand, pulling out the paper, scribbling it, putting it back away. Over and over. He's very patient guy.
Old newspapers and a book with English children's songs. That's no use to me.
Okay, this is cool. I mean, little things, but we have a reflection in the mirror. I don't know. I like it when games do that. It'd be cool if we could see our face. What if it was like really creepy looking or something? Oh, do we have to pull the skip lever? Let me save it, and I'm going to create a new save just in case this breaks something. Sometimes games that do have problems can put you in like unwinnable states where you can't go farther because of a glitch. And the stream viewers are also watching that. You guys are also very patient with me, although you're also helping, throwing out ideas. I like it. So let's go here. And let's try this. See what it says. That's twice I've used it this game.
Now I've got something I can work with. Sector I-3 in the marsh. I've been round there already when I was looking for the portals. And there's a place where there are lots of small animal bones.
Yeah.
I must be able to find that.
Yeah, that's what we circled. Definitely a glitch. Thank you, Therapy. Yeah, I know. I kept thinking it was 13. Sector 13. Oh my gosh, I can't believe... I never would have done that. Because because of the glitch, I just would have always thought that I was missing something. I would have... What I probably would have done is created like a spreadsheet and circle every single word until we were done. Every combination. It sounds so sci-fi.
Stay down here, please.
What? Why? Maybe there's something worth looking at up there.
Miss Valley kept all of her papers down here.
How do you know
We've
that?
searched through everything upstairs and found nothing except a couple of photos of her brother Vic.
All right.
Warehouse 13, not Warehouse I-3. I think we've looked at... Oh, here's a photo here we
She must
missed.
have really loved her brother.
Do we know Vic? The name sounds familiar, but I can't think of who he is in the game. Vic.
I've definitely overlooked something, and I'm thinking I'm not going to get back in here all that easily.
What did we miss? Oh, let's check out all of our inventory items. Oh, Vic was the child. That's right. That's right. Vic was the child. Miss Valley was the librarian, right?
A little piece of coal.
And a bare sheet of paper.
It's a blank piece of paper at first sight, but I can make out a weak imprint.
Ah, I saw this coming.
Unfortunately, I can only make it out and not read it.
Now I know why we needed that random piece of coal. If you rub the coal on the imprint of the other writing, it should show us what it was written. Where's he going?
Trick has always worked before.
Nice. What do we have here?
That has to be the same letter as the one I found in the shack. You can still read a bit of it. In case we are unable to... the evil...
Uh-oh.
We fail in our goal and the order never existed. Already sacrificed. That was never my intention. If the cursed one... then... oh, now it's looking very faint. Can't be allowed to find any trace that might lead to us.
Okay, what's important that we got from this? And therapy, we'll see in about 30 minutes or so. Thank you for your help. I would have been very, very stuck there. We would have had to look that up online, honestly. Okay, so in case we are unable to something the evil, we fail in our goal and the order never existed. That sounds like time travel stuff, doesn't it? Already sacrificed, that was never my intention. If the cursed one, something, something, then can't be allowed to find any trace that might lead to us. So they're trying to avoid us right now. They don't want us to track them down.
This is Miss Valley announcing that the order should be disbanded should anything go wrong. That explains a lot.
Why? Because we're going to kill them? And we probably will. Alright, I think we're probably done now.
Zach, I've seen enough. Let's go.
There we go.
Please, put the folder away again, and then we can go.
Aw, I can't keep it. I mean, we got what we needed.
Ultra Combo!
Spider Monkey, what's up, dude? Welcome. Good to see you. I'm assuming. It's not the same without the rage. No more teasing dream sequences. Blaze wants the real thing. Hold on. Assume away. Spider Monkey, Shanti Radio. Now, do we ever do the phone call this chapter? I don't remember. Like we call the
Rage.
There it is. There it is. Our psychic friend, you know? I don't know if we've talked to the psychic this chapter.
I've had enough of my future for today. Maybe I'll call her again tomorrow.
Nah, we've done it today. Okay. Phage.
My lawyer's business card. Would never have thought I'd need one of those.
I don't know why we would need to, but let's see if we can call our lawyer again. Just to say hi. How's it going?
Dr. Jones's chambers.
Hello, Dr. Jones? Adrian Gordon here.
Wow, Mr. Gordon. What's the score?
You know of any black balls? Click. And everyone else. But John. How's it going, Spider? Let's ask him about the bail money? We're already out of jail, right? I thought we were, like, acquitted. Because we found out who actually did the fire.
About the bail...
Ah, I wanted to call you about that. Sorry, it slipped my mind. A certain Charles Murray from Willow Creek has deposited the bail with the court. Do you know this man?
Only too well. But I wanted to tell you I'd already found that out myself.
I guess we could have
Is he
done
a
that
friend of
earlier.
yours? That's good. Very good, in fact. The more supporters you have, the better. That always goes down well with the judge.
I wouldn't say he's a
People with
supporter.
friends and advocates. Terrific. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Oh, you saving up some tickets to shut me up, monkey? Am I bugging you that much? Oh, now, we haven't talked to him since we become the heir of the whole Gordon estate. So we need to talk to our lawyer about that.
Dr. Jones, you know much about English inheritance law?
Well, yeah, about as much as a boxer knows about synchronized swimming.
Oof.
So, not at all.
No.
And that's making a favorable comparison. Are you having problems regarding the inheritance? I could ask around for you.
Don't worry. I'll ask the notary. He's bound to know. Goodbye, Dr. Jones.
Seconds away. Next round, Mr. Gordon.
Dang. Alright, I mean, it would have been useful to call him a lot earlier to find out about Murray being the one that did our bail, but we figured it out ourselves. Now, Blaze, how many pounds is the mic where you can get it at? Actually, I think I put the timer on that particular thing too long, Monkey. I think when you time me out for like 5 minutes, you can't do it again for like 30 minutes or something. Or like an hour. I forget. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going to the marsh, right? We still have the metal detector. That could be useful there. Oh, Sector I-3 is even on our map. Alright, let's do it. You can't chain them together because of the timeout. So I think it's a global timeout. When one person does it, nobody else can request the same thing for like 30 minutes. Even with others, I think I made it a global timeout. Poor Monkey, that's sad. Why can't we ruin the stream? Come on, Tetris. Shut up, John. When did you add that? Oh, when I first created those things. I was... I always got to be sure, like, cover my butt. Ruin the stream. Sure, John. I mean, it might improve the stream. Did you chain them together, one right after the other? Maybe I haven't then. Maybe I need to. Let's see. Ooh, Monkey's not listening. I can say whatever the I want about him. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's go to the map. And it says in the marshland, which is over here. Yeah, this is the marsh. Where is the Sector 7... Sector I... What was it? I-3? Maybe we just have to go there and look around. Yeah, maybe I didn't put a limit on that. I mean, I guess I haven't had to so far. Usually that's how I like to let things go. I usually like to leave things open, and then if it gets too much, then I can put limitations on it. Oh, I bet this is where the animal bones are.
Hello? As far as I can remember, there wasn't a pile of stones here yesterday.
We've been here before. This place has nice music, doesn't it?
There's something wedged between the stones. A piece of paper.
Somebody left us a note that has our name on it.
An envelope with my name on it. This is starting to get a bit creepy.
And that's when I saved the game, guys. No reason in particular, just, you know, covering my bet. Making sure we survive this. Oh my gosh, 720,000 tickets. What was the most you ever had, Blaze? You had a couple 100,000? I think you had a couple 100,000.
An envelope with my name on it. No sender's address, nothing.
Why would there be a sender's address? They didn't mail it. Oh, over 100, okay.
Hope is the guardian's second virtue. It nourishes the wise, but it fools the measured, who mindlessly rest on its promises.
Is this a riddle?
The next weird message. I kind of expected it.
Wait, have we already gotten
Whoever's
one?
planned this little game with me knew I'd pass by the swamp.
Okay, so there's marshland, but I think these bones might be where those animal bones, the message talked about, that we highlighted.
Small animal bones. It said in Miss Valley's research papers that she'd sent some of the bones to her institute. That would point to there being a burial mound somewhere here close by.
Okay, does that mean it's in this scene? Or is it just like in a nearby area? Do we still have the metal detector? I don't think we do. Actually, our inventory's kind of stripped. Ever since we got in that fight, most of our stuff is gone. So, I guess I'm gonna go this direction.
I'll just have a try in this direction.
I have infinite tickets, just so you know. You guys saw when I was streaming in VR that one time, it showed it.
Wasn't all that difficult to find.
Well, bam! Here we go.
That could be a hole, or a symbol for a black ball. I think I've come to the right place. The same hieroglyphics as on the stone tablet in the cavern. These places are definitely connected.
This isn't creepy at all.
This tree must have been cut down decades ago. Probably when they discovered the tomb. A spare menhir that was left over from building the tomb? There are plenty of twigs and branches here. I'll take some dry ones.
What do you get as far as ticket, like how quickly do you guys get tickets? Is it one every, or 100, like every 10 minutes or something like that? I've seen it pop up when I'm in streams, but I never really timed it.
There are even more of these small animal skeletons. Maybe there's an owl roosting here. Or maybe something bigger? I've never seen a burial mound from the inside. To be honest, never from the outside either. Let's see what awaits.
Would you call it a burial mound, or is this just a, like a mausoleum or something at this point? It is 10 every 5 minutes, okay.
It smells old here. Very old.
This is kind of cool.
The wind's blown half the wood in here. No black balls down there.
You thought it would be like right there? It does kind of remind me of Skyrim. That is one thing, Skyrim in VR, those big spiders that come rushing at you, they are terrifying in VR.
The walls are made from solid pieces of stone. They must have needed hundreds of people to build this thing here.
That's pretty quick, 450 every stream, not bad. And even more on the Thursday long streams too.
All empty. Nothing to be found. So, this is where they actually laid the dead. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna find anything like this. Mordred would definitely have known where to look. How come I'm not getting a vision now? Hey Mordred, where are you when you need it?
Uh-oh, don't do that.
Just a minute. That's not such a bad idea. If I don't take my pills and then wait here for long enough, I'm bound to have a vision sooner or later. I mean, why not here? Although it does say on the warning label that it's at least 2 weeks before the meds stop working. Maybe I can speed that up? Just a matter of how.
That's a terrible idea. He wants to go nuts without taking his crazy pills, just to summon this demon, basically, to help him figure out where to find the black ball. Then he's gonna go kill people.
There are small loose stones all over the place here. There are small...
But then Blaze will get what he
made
wants.
Of stone, covered with a layer of dirt. They sure couldn't have buried the ball.
Yeah, there's nothing else to really look at in here. Okay, so he said he had an idea of what to do to speed it up. So quitting the medication wouldn't do it. And that would take too long anyway until they are out of my system. It would be better if I offset their effect. Oh, Doc Winterbottom could no doubt give me 1 or 2 tips on that. I just want to watch that I don't ask her too directly. Alright, so we're going to go talk to the doctor to find out how to get this crazy pill stuff out of our system. We need to detox. What's down this way? Blaze, you got it down to a science. Nice. That's kind of cool that they have a first gift sub and a first cheer bonus. I like that. I'm not sure if that's stuff I can change. Maybe I can. So at the rate that you guys are getting tickets, do you guys think it's pretty fair for what the prices are for like the ASMR and the Shut Up John and emote mode only and things like that? Do you think they need to be higher, lower? Are they just about right? Because it's not a science. It definitely takes some practice to kind of find a good balance point. And that's the thing is like, if we're, you know, at like 15 to 20 viewers or so, if, you know, 6 months down the road, if we're like 40, 50 viewers or something, it's going to totally change. Lower emote only mode. I kind of think that might be a good idea Tuesday. That's not as crazy, you know, but it's still super fun. Make them all free. That'd be chaos. Text, an absolute chaos. The only problem with emote only mode is it doesn't affect VIPs. That's a bummer. I tried Googling it a little bit. I didn't see any way to change a setting. Yeah, because it doesn't affect me. It just kind of makes it... What's funny, though, is it affects me in a way where I might be stuck and I need hints or to bounce ideas off you guys, and all you can do is put happy faces and, like, different symbols, and I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? Okay, so we are going to go back to town and talk to the doctor. Oh, that would be interesting. Make them all free, but disable chat. That would be funny. I don't know what the stream would be like. I'd have to pick the right game for that, you know?
Hello, Doctor? Can I ask you a quick question?
Tea is gone. Smoking indoors. It's still so weird to see. In a place of business, no less. Is this normal in England, Blaze? Ooh, get a drink. Nice.
Adrian, what can I do for you?
Oh, that was weird. We talked over each other.
Tell me, Doc, have you had a look at the museum here?
To be honest, no. I've never been, and I never will.
It's probably better that way.
Yeah.
She'd probably hit the roof if she saw the Heinz Hermann heads. Then, I guess you don't know anything about the Black Ball?
I'm sorry, no.
Okay, this is what we really came to ask her. How to get this medication out of our system.
I think the medication is causing me problems.
What do you mean? Are you having negative side effects? Does it make you feel sick?
I, have the feeling that it's not working like it normally does today. Could it be that I've eaten something that's reducing the effect?
Have you drunk a lot of valerian tea or St. John's wort tea?
Clever.
These herbs can both impede the effect.
No, tea's not really my thing.
Perhaps you've taken some antacids for stomachache or heartburn? It would be better if you didn't. Medicines containing magnesium, in combination with drinks containing caffeine, inhibit the absorption of the active component of haloparadox into the blood.
Like my
I
tea.
should have told you that, I'm sorry.
That means it's not only valerian and St. John's wort I need to avoid, but also stomach medicines and coffee?
Not altogether, but 1 of 2 cups of coffee a day is not so bad. Just don't overdo it.
Your cough is getting worse every day.
Stop smoking.
Bye, Doc.
Look after yourself, Adrian.
So we're just going to overdose on all of those things, is what I'm hearing. King of Ducks. I thought Black Mirror was a show. It was. Actually, this Black Mirror game came out originally way before the show did. Totally unrelated. And my wife just appeared in the background over here. Hold on, let me get her on video. She'll run away. What's up, baby? One movie. Sure. Yeah. Do it. Andy's gonna go watch a movie called Hustle. Oh, Kath says hi, Andy. You gotta say hi to people. Loud so they can hear you. Andy 2020, and some tokens get dropped. Bam. We know when Andy drops in, you guys are getting some tokens. Yeah, go watch your movie. She's waiting to watch to see who picks him up. It's Exploded Kitten, by the way. Oh, welcome, Exploded Kitten. So did you just change your name recently, or is this a different account, King of Ducks? Exploding Kittens is a fun game. Have you guys ever played it? It's like a card game, and it's almost like a game of hot potato, where you're trying not to get these like explosion cards that can kill you. Oh, you changed a little while ago. Thank you for letting me know. What I do, and I always have to remember to do this, is whenever anybody changes their name, I want to also move their tokens from the old account to the new one. Because when you change accounts, you don't get your tokens automatically, so I'll try to remember to do that. Oh, you did get a drink, but you waited a little while to see if Texas did anything. You never know. You never know. We fooled you before, but usually you fool us. Okay, so... Oh, we can check out these green notebooks. I didn't see this. Was watching you.
Dr. Winterbottom writes down a patient's dreams in the green books, but I haven't seen anyone else but me here yet. Strange.
You see, I'm not entirely sure I trust her. She seems nice. But there was one scene when she was trying to egg us into doing things, you know? Like based on our dreams, and if we're the only people that she jots down dreams for, what if she's here just to manipulate us? What if she's part of the order? That's what I'm thinking. Happy with your 309? Okay, so what do I need to reduce the effects of the meds? We need magnesium and heartburn meds, so we have to go to that store probably. Extra strong coffee, go to the cafe, and valerian or St. John's wort, probably also at that store, right? You're talking about 309 jumps and catches, Blaze? You know, it's kind of funny. I don't know if this bugs you guys, but I've been playing a couple different MMOs recently. We've been playing Elder Scrolls Online and Final Fantasy XIV. And something about the way the combat works in those games, in Elder Scrolls, when you start fighting, even at like level 1, you're doing thousands of damage with like your little wimpy weapon you get at the very beginning. It's like, why am I doing so much damage? Like, why do we have so many hit points? Whereas in Final Fantasy, you're doing like 3 or like 10, like really low numbers. I kind of prefer that, so you can build up the high numbers. In Elder Scrolls, I feel like at the end game, you're going to be doing like 400,000 damage or something on a single hit. So in this game, King of Ducks, this is the 3rd game in the series. Our character here, Adrian Gordon, our family has a history of kind of like this mental illness, which is actually more of a curse, and it causes the men in the family to kind of go nuts and start killing people. Anyway, we just found out that we are cursed as well, so we're trying to get to the bottom of it and try to basically solve this curse and get rid of it before we murder anybody. We have not murdered anybody yet, but we're starting to go that way. Let's see. Oh, she might be, but I think most people who deemed schizophrenic often have a form of dream made note of. Oh, okay. That makes sense. What are your nails snapped off? What were you doing, Blaze? And then we'll start to balance off around 30-ish. I mean, that makes sense. It just seemed like, at least at the very beginning, it's like they're going to need to crunch these numbers. It seems too big. Okay, so let's go in the store, see if we can get some of those meds, although we scared the crap out of this poor woman. She knows who we are.
Hi.
Let's get something for the heartburn.
Abaya, have you got something for heartburn?
Yes, of course. I recommend bicarbonate of soda.
Does that contain magnesium?
No, it's just salt.
Have you got anything else?
If you need magnesium, you could also take an antacid.
There we go.
You need a prescription for it, but I'll make an exception for you.
Cool.
Okay.
There goes Georgie again. Yeah, I don't know why you need a prescription for that. Is that something in England? I always keep my nails pretty short. I don't like to have long nails. Always bugs me. Especially because of that. Easier to either rip them off or, like, do damage to them. Let me get some strong coffee.
I'd like a packet of coffee.
What kind? Decaffeinated or extra mild?
Don't you have extra strong?
Caffeine doesn't really agree with the older customers.
Oh, come on.
And what about this sack of coffee beans here?
That's the extra mild one. Should I pack you some?
No thanks.
Extra mild Halborn. Okay, so we'll have to get coffee at the cafe, probably. You like them long, though? There are times when I first cut them, they're a little tender, because I like to cut them real short. And then certain things are kind of hard to open, like a can of soda or something. If I have to do anything that requires, or gripping things really hard, that it just is really sensitive on your fingertips, you know? You keep yours short because I hate the feeling of long nails. I do too, Nate. I'm not a fan. Oh, that's true. The dogs love the back scratches. I'm not that great with back scratches. They love Andy for that. Let's get some valerian. What is valerian?
Have you got valerian tea or
it's tea.
St. John's
That's
wort?
right.
I'm afraid not. But I can order it for you. It takes about 2 days.
I'll have 2
Oh,
days.
that's too long. I need it today.
Oh, well, I don't know.
See you.
Yes.
It does a little bit. You have a back scratch. There you go, Nate. Problem solved. But for scratching other people's backs, I guess you could still use a back scratcher. So we only got one thing from here. you could say that again, Texan. Jeez. This poor woman. Oh, she's terrified of us. How's it going, Pepper? Good to see you, dude. It was really funny when we first met her. She was just pissing her pants when we walked in there. She wanted us out so bad. Hey, Zivtork, welcome back. How's it going? Or a rake. You could use a rake. Might be overkill, but it'll do the job. I mean, that's what a back scratcher is, right? Just a really tiny rake. Do it, Blaze. I mean, you saw my little nails. Luckily, they're clean, or I wouldn't show you them. I used to bite my nails, but I haven't bit my nails in years. I've been pretty good about that. I mean, it depends on the nails. Maybe you're a hand model, and it's going to be beautiful. We'll be jealous. Now, Edward, this guy, I thought we were going to hire to work at our castle. We haven't done that yet.
Edward?
Mr. Gordon, what can I do for you?
You can give me some strong coffee. That's what you can do.
Can I buy a whole packet of coffee here, too?
But of course, sir. What variety would you like?
The strongest.
My pleasure. That's Colombian coffee, one of my favorite varieties.
Thanks. Take care, Edward.
I'll do my best, sir.
What's the strongest coffee you guys have ever gotten? If you guys drink coffee. Yeah, we got coffee and antacids. We're still missing the tea. Valerian or St. John's wort. Isn't St. John's wort like a... You can get that like in a pill form or something? I've never had it, but I've heard the name before. Not a huge fan of coffee. Pure cocaine. That'll wake your ass up. I don't know what it does to demons, Texan, but it'll wake your ass up. Herbal places. There's a police station. The pub. We haven't been able to go in the pub. I'm surprised at that pharmacy I couldn't ask her for St. John's wort. We just asked for the tea.
The pub's closed. The owner's on the run.
Let me look at the map to see if there's any other place I could think we might get it. The church? We're not getting it there. Lighthouse? Nope. The hotel? And they could have tea there, I guess, but I don't know that we're really welcome there anymore. Oh, wait. I think there was tea in the castle, wasn't there? I think we have tea at home. And I don't think we're supposed to find in the wild. We could. That'd be impressive. Hunter-gatherer Adrian Gordon. No, I could have sworn in the tea room or in the library there's like a packet of tea or something. Or in the kitchen, maybe. I don't know. So you drink coffee, but I'm no connoisseur, so I don't really know the difference between any sorts. I'm not really a coffee connoisseur. I love it, but I'm no expert. I just get Keurig, those K-cups, which is real basic, but it's convenient, you know? And I don't usually like to grind my own grounds and do like a French press. I don't spend the time doing that. But I like a dark coffee versus like the... actually, I've heard they have less caffeine because they're more roasted. But those like breakfast coffees, you'd call them, like blonde or something, I don't like them as much. Gross, John. You're not a fan of Keurigs? Okay, there's no tea in the tea room? Come on. Ooh, cold brew coffee is really good. This is a super depressing castle. This is our house now. This is all ours, Pepper. All ours. Oh, it just always tasted nasty. And that's part of it too, is I don't drink my coffee black. So even if my coffee tasted a little bit funny, I wouldn't notice it because I'm putting creamer and stuff in it. What was in the pot
Empty
again?
pot. I'm guessing the guys here have heated up their lunch in it. And I can make myself tea or coffee with it.
Aha. Okay, so I'm glad we came back anyway. We're gonna need
I'll
this
just
for
pour
that.
in a bit of water.
Vietnamese coffee is delicious, Zivtork. Back when the world was working and normal, we probably had it at least once a week. So good. And it's terrible for you, but it's very delicious. Let's see, usually use a regular coffee maker. I have nice beans I use in a grinder and a French. So you're doing exactly what I say I don't have enough patience to do, Nate. I wish I did, but I don't do that, but that's awesome. It is better, no doubt. When I go to my in-laws' house, that's how they do their coffee. It's always really good. Was there anything in the greenhouse? I could have sworn there was tea somewhere here. You know what? I think it might have been the, what do you call it? What are these plants over here? I thought it might have been the library.
Tumulus valerian. That's exactly what I'm after. And the plant's already dried out. Ought to burn well, that stuff.
I mean, I meant to do this. This is exactly what I went here for. I didn't even remember that was there at all. That was just pure luck. Not going to take credit for that. It's like I'm using a walkthrough. Just plowing through these puzzles. You only use it for the fancy beans. If I have cheap grocery store coffee, you just use the coffee maker. That makes sense. Save some time when you don't have time. Okay, do we have everything we need? I think we do. Okay, so we got the pot. He said he could use coffee or tea in there. Are we going to put both in there and kill two birds with one stone? I'm confused. See, the lady at the place said not to do... Yeah, so it's kind of funny, King of Ducks. So our character, we take these pills so we don't go crazy because we're kind of cursed and being possessed by the spirit. But we need some information from this evil spirit. But because we've taken the pills recently, the spirit won't come out. So we're doing something very stupid, but we're going to do all the stuff you're not supposed to do to basically push the effects of the medicine out of our system so this demon will come out and help us with the puzzle. Sounds awful, but that's what we're doing. Hey, Alex, how's it going, dude? Welcome. And you drink tea now, Tuesday, because you stopped drinking soda and I can stomach it without the sugar. That's important. I mean, that's why I switched to LaCroix and stuff. To me, that's my soda substitute. Just carbonated water, basically. All right, so let's try combining the coffee with the pot. Nope. The valerian with the pot. Nope. I guess we need to get water in there first.
I've got this pot from the castle kitchen. There's about a liter of fresh water in it.
Oh, there's already water in there. So we need to boil this. Do you guys remember where we can get access to a fire? We took a bit of a break from this game, so...
Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in Mordred's poor soul. I'm not going any further.
Sorry, we can't go any further. That's Awesome, Zivtork. Are you sure you weren't named Thomas? What's funny is I know about Thomas the Train, but I've never watched the show. I mostly see it through memes online. Like, I think there's like a Skyrim mod where you can change the dragons with Thomas the Train Engine. Also, Resident Evil 2. You can replace Mr. X with Thomas the Train Engine. Did you guys watch that when you were kids? I think it came out after my time. It seems like a very relaxing English show, right? I just remember in the little bits that I've seen, it's got this very relaxing voice going, Thomas was very sad. He needed to make his friends happy again. And it's just, they just have these creepy faces looking all over the place. I don't know. Did you love it, Blaze? It seemed like a very, very English show. Let's see, your friends when you were little had a set of those wooden train tracks, and they had a bunch of Thomas the Tank Engine trains for it. I was jealous. I always liked those match car kind of things. What were they called? I don't know if I had a real set. Maybe it was Hot Wheels. But it was basically this plastic track you would put together, and a certain set of the track, it would have to have power, because it would launch your cars along the track really fast. And inevitably, your track would have some portions that was not aligned correctly. Your cars would hit that and either go flying off or just stop on a dime. It's so frustrating trying to get that to work. Okay, we can't use that fireplace. I'm guessing in the tea room there's no place to make tea, because that would make too much sense. Oh, they had books too? But it was never your thing when you were younger. I forgot they had books. I also never watched VeggieTales. Okay, nothing for making tea in here. Do we even have any place in the castle to make tea? Ooh, finally gonna get a haircut. Lockdown hair is massive, I'd say. So I'll join you with PC and leave a lurk. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Alex. And enjoy the haircut. Hopefully it turns out great. Yeah, I have heard, in the States at least, hair places in California, I think are just gonna start to open up this week. I mean, my hair place is Andy, so I don't have to worry about that. But it's great for people that have been waiting. It was a bonding experience. I bet, Zivtork. How did it turn out, by the way? Yeah, see, there's a picture and a mattress in here. Do you guys remember any place we might be able to make tea? We have a pot. We have the water. We just need fire.
The door is locked.
I don't think there's anything inside the castle. It's funny because we got the pot from the kitchen, but we can't interact with the stove at all. My guess is because of all of this crap coming out of the wall, he doesn't want to start any fires. He would probably burn down the rest of the castle. In the cellar, there's a few things, but nothing I think that we need. There's a socket.
A power socket. But does it have an electricity supply?
Wait, I never really tried to use the extension cord with it. Nope. We cannot use that. And then there's this bucket over here. I don't know why we need a bucket of water.
The bucket is half full of a white salt. Probably for when it's icy.
Okay, that's important. We might need to know about the salt later. Nice place. I'll check it out at the end of the stream. Maybe there was something outside. Nothing in this scene. We were just in the greenhouse. We don't have to go back there. Nothing much over here. Yeah, I don't think it's at our house at all. How terrible is that? We have this huge mansion, and we can't even make tea. First world problems, right? Any mail? We haven't checked for mail in a while.
An empty letterbox.
Nothing. Okay, Maybe at the lighthouse there was something. Nate, are you offended by the pictures? I mean, you're a short nail person like me, but that was a visceral reaction. I thought maybe there would have been a place here to start a fire, because it looked like people were camping out here, but nothing. What about the cabin? Was there anything in the cabin we can do? Oh, I don't think we can get in here anymore. I think we don't have the key. No, we got in. Okay, was there anything here to start a fire with?
No, that's Spooner's place now. I don't want to get in his way there.
Well, at least we can access the computer, but there's not much else we can do here. Yeah, my hair is actually really long right now. I have product in it, so you can't really tell, but when I don't have product, it's just a big poof of craziness. But I've been letting it grow out, just for the hell of it. I don't have to go to work, so why not? Blaze, I'm glad I could upset you all so much. Mission accomplished. Okay, what about the lighthouse? Was there anything there? Wait, we were just there. That's not what I was thinking of. The church? I just want to make some tea, man. There's this little house here we've never been in.
Hello?
And
No one there.
he's never there. Well, that's true, Tuesday. You got to do something to help make it, make your nails strong, right? And diet. I think diet is also really important for your nails, if you're trying to grow them out. Yeah, there's nothing here.
He looks busy.
Maybe something at the hotel? I don't think we even want to go in here anymore.
No, it'd be better.
We can go down here to the river. We're not making tea in here. I'm scared to look at the pics now. I mean, they've been built up. I'm a little worried. Although usually when you build something up too much, it never meets your expectations. We were in this hole earlier. This is where we first were trying to get into a portal. There's nowhere here for a fire. Let me check the notes. No, we just have all the things we need.
Real Colombian Highland coffee. Smells like real Colombian Highland coffee.
Okay, whatever that means. So we got the coffee, antacids.
Tablets for stomach complaints containing magnesium. It says on the packet that you shouldn't take more than 2 tablets a day.
I can hardly hear him over the music. Has the volume been okay for you guys? Because I know we tweaked it for the VR games.
Dry twigs. Perfect for a campfire.
Aha. So we're gonna need this to start a fire. Okay.
I've got this pot from the castle kitchen. There's about 1 liter of fresh water in it.
So we already have water.
A dried out valerian.
So we need a place to start a fire. That's really our issue now. We have the twigs.
They're not gonna help me.
Pleasantly surprised to find a chat open to nail tips. Honestly, pretty much anything, as long as you're not being racist or a bigot or just mean in any way, our chat's open to pretty much anything. We come from all walks of life, from all different countries here. I would assume we would have to start a fire somewhere in our castle, right? We're not just going to do it in like some other place, right? There hasn't really been any campsites. Oh, you know what? Maybe we're supposed to do it inside the tomb. Because this is where we want to go crazy, basically. That would make sense. Take all of the drugs and stuff here. Let's see, maybe where these stones are. Let's try putting the twigs down. No? Ah, see, there's nothing else really to look at here. Can we put the pot there? No.
I'll put the stones in the middle of the chamber. That'll give me a small fire hearth.
Nice. Okay. I had the right idea. Just took me every other place to get here. I was testing you guys. You guys failed. I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's put the pot first.
I ought to fix up a fire first.
Fire first. We did it. We did it. We have a lighter, which is good.
That makes enough combustible material for a small fire.
They should have a Steam achievement unlocked for making coffee, Texan. Or we used to have a lighter. Here it is. I was worried for a second. Oh, look at those
Father
effects.
and son by the campfire. How touching.
It even has some lighting effects on him. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Alright, let's drop our pot down.
The water ought to boil soon.
Dump the coffee in there. Combustible
Now
material.
today, the Turkish variety.
Well, he is a physics student or something, so maybe combustible is more in his vernacular.
I've already got a small campfire.
Oh wait, do we need a cup? Or are we just gonna drink out of the boiling hot pot? I don't think I have a cup. Eh, put the tea in there too. Just do it all at once. Oh, we can't.
I can also drink normal coffee at Edward's place. I can also drink...
Hold on. What do you mean you can drink normal coffee at Edward's place? Was I not supposed to do this? Drop the antacids in there.
I'll crush the tablets first so that they dissolve fast.
This is going to be a concoction of terribleness. Antacids, an entire packet of coffee, probably like 10 servings.
I'm afraid that my soup's not going to be enough on its own. I gotta complete all my preparations before I drink it.
Oh, that goes in the fireplace, not in the pot. What does that do?
Damn, all that beautiful smoke's going outside.
Uh-oh. How are we going to stop the smoke, guys?
A dried out valerian.
I don't think we have anything to stop the smoke. Yeah, after all that work, it's like, I could have just got coffee next door.
I've already got a small campfire.
Let me check outside. I wonder if there's something I can do to stop smoke from going outside. Maybe some bushes we can use to cover the exit? There's not much of anything here. Beautiful smoke. Something a stoner would say. Or a vapor? Would that be considered smoke? Mist, I guess. Hey, Tajay, how's it going? As someone from a family of stoners, I can confirm that is 100% something a stoner would say. We got confirmation. Let me try this again. And welcome. Good to see you, Tajay.
I don't want to waste my whole Valerian stash. First, I need to seal the entrance somehow.
He's even calling it a stash. Alright, so we gotta find something to block the entrance. I'm guessing we're just missing an item, like an important item. But it has to be something big, right? Can we take this big thing off the gate? Will that help? I don't think it's quite big enough. Well, when you say it that way, Pepper, it sounds like we're crazy. Which we are. We just looked in there. There's nothing there.
Bill's dead. The tank's empty. That seals the car's fate, then.
Okay, we don't need anything else from the car. We need something really big, right? What do we have in our inventory? We have our diary substitute, our camera, a map, a pencil, business card, a lighter, fortune teller's card, medicine, diskette, a notary's business card, keys, bank statements, drawing of a star constellation, letter from the Vatican, some pictures of hieroglyphics, Miss Valley's reply, a note with a third message, extension cable, and the Valerian. I don't know what we can do to cover up the exit. I feel like there's some basic item that I just missed. I would think it would probably be at our castle, because where else are we going to just steal something that big? Wait, there was a door. Wasn't there? Hold on, at the church. There was a door, like, on the floor. Around the side. And see, it's funny when you look at your inventory in puzzle games and can't make these weird theories, or can't help but make weird theories about how it solves a puzzle. There's so many times I come up with a solution in my head and it's totally wrong. Not even close. Oh, see, I can't look at it anymore. So there's this door right here, and it had like a glass porthole, I guess, that we used for a different puzzle. But we can't actually just take the door. Okay, maybe it is something at the castle. I didn't mean to go here. It's not the castle. Oh, I know. Let's just take the globe.
The globe is metal.
Yes.
I can't see a weld seam. I wonder how they got it through the door.
Not the globe. This thing back here. I forgot all about this. Our damp-proof sheeting. That will totally work.
It's a roll of damp-proof sheeting used in construction. The craftsmen should really cover the floor with it so they don't make everything filthy. I guess that's no big deal while the place is looking like it is.
I do that basically every game, Pepper. Trying everything on everything, and that's when we come up with memes like, John's gonna use wine on baby. It's super effective. Like, a lot of weird combinations come when you try that. Okay, where can we just go straight there? Is this one, right? Yeah, we were trying to like shut up the baby or something, I think. I thought, let's give it wine. That'll shut him up. Knock him right out.
Cool. That'll keep all the smoke in the burial chamber for sure.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna save it before we go crazy and kill everybody. I think we're making some pretty good progress in the game, guys. This is 26, I think. Good thing you didn't have a pillow in your inventory. We almost killed our grandma with a pillow, but it was in our mind. We didn't actually do it. Yep, wine for babies and drugs for doggos. And apparently weird coffee tea concoctions for demons. Alright, that's everything, I think. I just wonder how is he drinking this. That's actually really good looking smoke for this game.
I stink like a kipper when I get out of here. Not exactly the best deodorant for an unjustly alleged arsonist.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm already feeling a bit weird, woozy, like I've been wrapped in wool. But that's not enough. Something's still missing.
I mean, aren't you supposed to have the caffeine, not just breathe it? What's missing?
What the hell am I getting into here, for Pete's sake? So what? It's not gonna kill me. And if it does, then I'm already in a tomb, aren't I?
That's terrible. Oh my gosh, that's so hot. What are you doing? 4th degree burns.
Ugh.
Okay, it's time to go crazy.
This is working better than I thought. What?
What was happening? Whoa. Are those people from the Order? There's the black ball that we need. That worked better than I thought.
Ugh, my head.
It's Saturday night all over
pills,
again.
I need them urgently. Damn it! Ugh, I never thought it'd be so intense. How long was I out for? Well, anyway, I've seen the ball thing.
7 days
here in the
later.
tomb. Somewhere in a wall.
It was kind of hard to tell what direction they were going. Black mold. I didn't see that here before. Is this an average Saturday? Well, what's funny though, Blaze, is those two are not connected in real life at all. Long nails would probably be terrible for basketball. Have you guys ever jammed a finger? Jamming a finger when playing basketball or something hurts so bad.
This mold wasn't here before. Or was it?
I didn't see it.
What can that mean? This figure in my vision has done something with the ball here.
We got it.
Well, that was weird. But anyway, I've got what I wanted.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
Thanks, Mordred.
I expected some other crazy kind of puzzle or something before we got this far. Oh, you jammed a toe and broke the joint in your foot once. Oh, which toe was it? I've crushed my little toes so many times. I figure I've probably broken them, but you could probably break a toe and like not even really know it, I'm guessing. Kath, how on earth would those be connected? You jammed your finger in someone's eye. I feel worse for them, Zivtork. I'm not so worried about your finger. It didn't hurt nearly as much as the other guy. Yeah, I bet. Oh, it was the second toe. So like not the second toe from your like thumb toe, I guess you'd call it. Oh, you were sparring. That's cool. That sounds like John Jones. If you watch UFC, he's always poking people in the eyes. Oh, you didn't break the toe. You broke your foot at the same time? Ouch. I've only ever broken my finger, and I didn't even know it was broken. I never went to the hospital. I kind of showed you guys this before, but you can see my 2 finger joints there. If it ever... You can see how this one on the right side, how it's kind of like a big bump. See that? The other one's straight. I crushed that real bad, and yeah, it just never healed right. It moves just fine. Oh, it was your coach. Well, he was being paid, so it's okay. It was learning. You were learning. Sorry, coach. Let's see. Oh, you hit the toe on the end of your bed, jammed it, and broke your foot because of it. Oh, okay, this is super embarrassing. This morning, actually. Well, no, not even this morning. Last night, we went to bed around 2, a little bit before 2. 2:30 in the morning. Andy's still up watching TV. I had already fallen asleep. I was asleep for maybe 15, 20 minutes. And I woke up, and in my mind, I was awake. I was looking up, and it was still bright because Andy had the TV on. Hey, Therapy, welcome back. I was looking up, and there was a spider. He was probably about yay big, like with his legs. He was about yay big, crawling down like a spider web, like right above my face. He was maybe 3 or 4 feet from my face, crawling down from the ceiling. Andy, to my mind, was just watching TV. I had just woken up. I don't think I actually woke up. I panicked. I freaked out because this thing was about to land on my face. I tried to basically jump out of bed, but because I'm tucked in all the covers, I only go about halfway down. And the way our bed is, there's this big metal kind of like siding to it. I bashed my arm really bad on the metal on my way down. Trying to save myself, I pushed myself up, crashed my head in the wall. And Andy's just like, what the hell's going on? And I'm just like, spider, spider, like right on my face, it felt like. Quickly get up. After I come to my senses, I turn on the light. I can't find a spider anywhere. I think I was just dreaming it. I don't think it was actually there, but man, that freaked the hell out of me. Like, it was, to me, it was so real. But in my mind, it was like a big black spider and kind of like a very large black widow or something, those kind of legs. In my mind, it was really bright in the room. That's what makes me think it was a dream, because Andy was watching TV and all the lights were off. So it shouldn't have been that bright. Like, I wouldn't have been able to have seen it as clearly as I did in my dream or whatever it was. So too many VR horror games. Spiders are the worst in VR. I'm being haunted by a spider. How terrible would that be? I killed a spider and now he's come back to haunt me. I mean, I don't blame him. So therapy, what we just did is we were able to create our hot box and drink our weird antacid coffee concoction. We had a vision, and we saw the Order members, I believe, put this black ball hidden behind some rocks.
Feels strangely cold. I hope the search was worthwhile and this thing works.
So now we got to go take this to the over here where the portal is. Yeah, spiders are fine until they get too close to me. I'm not like arachnophobic or anything. I can take care of spiders. I can get rid of spiders. But when you're in bed, all tucked in, and it's like right here. I mean, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was a dream. I don't think it was really there, but it's not a good situation for anybody. You found Careless Whisper on bagpipes? Nice, Nate. We used to have that song as a song that... This is still chapter 4, yeah. We used to have that song that you guys could redeem, but every time I would upload the videos to YouTube, YouTube would complain about the song and have a hard time getting it to work for the upload. So I had to get rid of it. That's true, Zivtork. We do eat spiders. There was some alarming number of spiders. If you look at the average, like over your life, you eat like 20 spiders or something. Is it a myth? Oh.
Opening mechanism for the portal.
I mean, I would assume it would depend on the place. What was that? Like, I've heard spiders like to go into like warm areas like that. So it kind of makes sense. And that's actually one thing. This is terrifying. If you guys ever get a VR headset, unplug it when you're done with it. Unplug it. Because if you leave it plugged in, the VR headset stays warm. I've heard that spiders like to hang out there. They'll make little nests in your VR headset. So you're putting this thing on, it's completely dark. You put this VR headset on, you turn it on, all of a sudden, a spider's crawling either on your eyeball or on the lens right in your face. That's worse than any spider you'll see in a game. That is terrifying. I've never had that problem. I just heard people say, unplug your VR headset. Okay, so let's try to put this black ball in the holder. See if it gets its access. Ooh. Turn on the lights. Why does that skull have lights? Oh, never mind. It's all
I'm having a real
demonic.
problem believing what I'm seeing right now.
And this is when I save. Cue save time. Wait, we already had a 26.
It worked. The portal's open.
I guess we're going through. Is that real, Nate? You grinded your teeth because of that? Do you have to have a, like a mouth guard now? I've heard people, if they grind their teeth too much, they have to get a mouth guard. You saw a demon bug today, Phantasma. It had horns and it was 2 inches long and flew. Was that one of those murder hornets or whatever they call them? I don't think they have horns. Oh, ran inside with a dog under each arm. That's cute. Sounds scary though. 2 inches and was flying? No, thank you. I don't want it to be true, but I believed it when I heard it, just from what I know. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff we probably eat and we don't even realize. This honestly feels like the end of the game, doesn't it? But we still have 2 more chapters.
The Academy. That brings back some memories.
Oh.
I'd kind of hoped to come out in the ritual chamber. Looks like the portal hadn't been completely activated.
I'm confused.
Not good. The way it's looking, I'm gonna be here longer than I planned for.
I'm so confused. In Black Mirror 2, we've been here before. There was a portal here that we just came through, but it took us somewhere else. I mean, I guess it can go different. It's a portal. I guess it can go different places. We came from this direction down here, and there was puzzles in these rooms to the side we had to use to open up the portal. Oh, yeah, and there's like a certain... Are you going to sleep, Pepper? Pepper, thank you so much for hanging out. Get some good sleep, dude. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, there's so many bugs they're allowed to have in food for it to be, like, considered safe, I guess. Look at all the bullets.
Whoa, they've really been having fun around here. The floor is littered with empty cartridges. Someone's fired off magazine after magazine here. Did the Order members want to make the Academy collapse? Well, they were pretty damn successful with the entrance, at least.
What were they doing with, like guns like this, though? Like, that wouldn't destroy anything, would it?
That goes a long way down. And there's that weird light again.
And there's bugs in makeup? I mean, bugs can be very colorful.
These stone
doesn't
flags
surprise me.
used to be deadly traps. Once you stepped on one, something would either drop from above or a door would open up. The mechanism's broken now. At least I hope it is.
Who was this? I don't... Louis? I forget who this was.
That must be Louis. Or what's left of him, at least.
I remember our mom came... No.
Angelina wouldn't have got all
It
that
was our
far
mom.
without his help. He let himself be used by her. Just like I did.
Okay.
But never mind what kind of a guy he was. I still have to feel just a bit sorry for him.
So Louis was friends with Angelina, and she double-crossed him. And our mom came here with us. She didn't die here. She dragged Angelina into the depths of hell. They do use bugs for pigments. I was making a joke, Phantasma. There has to be better ways to make pigments. That's why there's vegan makeup. That makes sense. They're trying to get away from that? I hope so. I mean, you would think with all the modern stuff we have, there'd be better ways of doing that.
Whoever built the traps certainly didn't go in for half measures. If you got that on your head, you wouldn't have to worry about getting a headache anymore.
Ouch. That makes sense. It's always about money, isn't it?
The last time I was here, there was a black ball lying in this holder. Somebody must have taken it out. I can only hope that it's still lying around here somewhere.
So we're gonna have to find another black ball to get out of here. There's 4 of them right here, it looks like, but those must be just decorative. Looks like they were shooting the pillars.
There are bullet holes all around here. Those Order people must have been going crazy, shooting all over the place. Why would they have been shooting all around themselves? Might it have had something to do with Angelina's ritual? Or were they doing that to make the Academy collapse? Well, whatever. I ought to make sure I get myself out of here in one piece.
I think they were fighting something, because to shoot a whole bunch of those to try to make the place collapse, that doesn't make sense. Actual beetle blood. You know, sometimes they say, like, when you work someplace around food, you never want to eat there again because you now know what goes into it. So it's no longer appetizing.
The columns are standing on bases that are set deep into the ground. No end in sight.
That's the only thing holding this place up.
You used to be able to open these doors using a mechanism. That's been destroyed, though, to keep them shut forever.
It's not looking good for us to get out of here, is it?
These nasty devil characters are all over the place. Look like galleon figureheads.
They look pretty cool.
The portal's inactive. I have to find some way of making it work again. Normally, you'd take this route here, but it looks pretty blocked up.
Dark magic. Stuff from beavers' anal glands used as a flavor enhancer. So what do I not have to eat? What should I stop eating now, Phantasma? Yeah, some of that is knowing what goes into it. That's true. Some of it is just the fact that working with specific foods for so long means you just end up eating so much. Yeah, you just get sick of it, right, Taja? You just never want it again. It was rimming a beaver to figure that one out. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. Good to see you. Wow, do we have any items that would help us here? There's not a whole lot going on in here.
The last time I was here, somebody must...
So there's the portal, the holder. Maybe this corpse has something? Oh, now I can interact with the corpse. Here we go.
Let's see if the guy's got anything else on him, apart from bugs.
Come on, black ball.
Keep nice and still. Ugh. Something about this corpse feels quite nicely alive.
Ew.
Must be something to do with the circle of life.
Oh, we got a note.
A note to Lewis from Angelina. A letter to Lewis from Angelina.
This is gonna be sad, isn't it?
Lewis, I've taken care of Valley. She's not gonna cause us any more trouble. You deal with the people at the castle. Best thing would be to just set the place on fire.
Which she did do.
Just make sure that the American comes out of it at least half okay. I need him alive. Bring him to the academy as quickly as possible. I'm gonna try to be there with Catherine ahead of you. You'll get your money as soon as I've got what I want. Angelina.
That was from Angelina. Sorry. Wait, what did I not fix? What am I missing? Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay, so Alex, back from your shower. I will leave in a couple minutes for the haircut. And then you'll want another haircut after, or another shower after the haircut to get rid of all the loose hair. Oh, the Battle Royale problem? I thought that I just copied it from the program. The ticket perk says Battle Royale. Wait, where is it wrong? Is it the command that's wrong? Or Royal? Royale would have the E, right? Is that where I have it mixed up?
Obviously, all I need to do is make sure that Spooner finds this note on Lewis's corpse. And that'll mean I'll be off of the hook at last.
Okay, now we have real
But
proof.
it's impossible for me to let him in here. In doing that, I might just as well sell off my family secret and have Mordred tattooed on my forehead. I'll think of
Nice.
something or other.
Hey, funny thing, how's it going? Have to go make dinner. Enjoy dinner. Funny thing, thank you for dropping in. Okay, so now let's see what was in the diary. Okay, the academy. The portal in the old academy. When I saw it, it came back to me just how cold-heartedly Angelina had sent our mother to stand on stone flags. She would have accepted it just like if she had got Catherine instead of Louis to. Perhaps she just, perhaps that just wasn't Angelina anymore. Maybe she was already so far possessed by Mordred's will that she was really just a shell of herself. Even as a kid, she'd already not been able to resist his call. Louis had a letter on him. This letter was the last bit of evidence that proves that it wasn't just Angelina, but him as well who was responsible for the fire at the castle. This will let Spooner close the case. I just have to get out of here. And of course, for me to do that, there's one thing missing. A little black ball. Yeah, sorry, Royal is now Royale, so I need to make it... Although my command I have to fix too. I think my command is Battle Royal? Or is it Battle Royale? I forget now. You just did a shitty pizza time. Is there such a thing as shitty pizza? Pizza's delicious. A Winchester surprise. What is a Winchester surprise, Tajay? Sounds like something very dark. Oh, frozen pizza, okay. We got the black ball when we came in here, but I haven't found another black ball in here yet. There's the holder. But we already used a black ball on the other side. Well, I'm like, Winchester surprise. You're not going to kill yourself, are you, Tajay? Oh, you just head on to the background. I appreciate the view, funny thing. It's, I mean, I never want to bug you guys to do that because it's, I don't know. I don't like to ask you guys for anything really. I just enjoy you guys being here. But when you guys do, even just leave a lurk, that is super helpful just in Twitch metrics and all that kind of good stuff. I didn't think it was a sexual thing. I thought it was a suicidal thing. When I think Winchester, I think of a gun. It's a dish from Supernatural. Oh, that's making more sense. Okay, basically a cheeseburger casserole. Ooh, nice. Okay, not nearly as dark as I thought. Good. Okay, now that we have the note, maybe he'll give me more information.
The last time I was here, there was a black ball lying in this holder. Somebody must have taken it out. I can only...
Okay, we already heard that before.
I've got to get the portal open somehow. Otherwise... There's a piece of black material.
There we go.
Oh, that must be a member of the Order. Killed by the falling rocks and all that chaos. Unrecognizable from here, though.
That's a good song, Zivtork. Oh, was there nothing to, Oh, there's like little gaps here, too.
There's a gap here between the stones. But I can't recognize anything. It's much too dark in there.
So does that mean we need light? Don't hurt yourself.
And I can't feel anything either.
Okay, there was another gap on this side.
That's a small gap. Much too dark to see anything at all.
So you might as well just stick your hand in there, right?
That's a small gap.
No. Was there anything else here? Gap, rocks, gap. He's trying to move that huge boulder. Good luck, Adrian. Maybe with your demon powers.
No chance.
Okay, holding the space bar down, I don't see anything else to interact with. We've already looked at the corpse, the holder, the portal, so I think it has something to do with these. Andy finally started watching the show. Like, she watched an episode, she didn't like it, but I kept hearing good things about it, so I'm like, Andy, you should really check out the show. So I think she ended up watching a few seasons. I don't think she watched the whole thing, but she did watch a decent amount. I'm not sure how far she got into it. Okay, so what do we have that might help us? We have a lighter. Could we use the lighter in the gap for, you know, to see better? Hey, not a bad idea.
No chance. My arm's blocking the view. I can't see a thing.
Even with the light. Oh, right-click everything? Now, usually when you right-click... Oh, it does happen to things in the world too, huh? Not everything can be right-clicked, but certain things can. Maybe we can right-click the letter from Angelina? Oh, that just reads it again.
A letter to Louis.
Never mind.
Louis, Spooners, that's my... I'll just say that I found it in the stables at the castle. That's where Louis used to live.
Wait. He started to say some new things. I shouldn't have skipped all that. I thought I already looked at that before. That's awesome, Tashi. So would you say that's your favorite show, probably? Let's try the lighter in the other gap.
No chance. My arms...
Nope, same problem. Now he says his arm is blocking the way. Is there anything we can do to help with that? I don't think there's anything else we can attach this lighter to that would give us light. Chop it off. Then how are we going to hold it? Yeah, no more notes here. X-Files was kind of like that too. I wouldn't say it's very similar to Supernatural, but it was definitely, a lot of it was like a Monster of the Week kind of show, which was, I had a fun time watching X-Files when I was a kid. Maybe there's something we could do to the corpse?
Louis looks like he's been eaten up a bit. An extension cable, about 8 meters long. The medication that Dr. Winterbottom prescribed for me. Halo the in and under into...
We already read that before. Just the information about our prescription.
Madame for a lighter with Samuel's face on it. I could probably laugh about it if it wasn't my own father.
I've never watched the show Stargate. I watched the movie with Kurt Russell. I remember seeing that. Oh my gosh! Elegant Frost! Let me give him a second to funnel in. I remember watching the Stargate movie though, and I really liked that. What am I doing? Wrong scene. Elegant Frost! Frosty Raid! What's going on, Raiders? Welcome to John Cadia. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for the raid, Elegant Frost. What were you guys playing? What were you working on? Let's see here. You were playing Persona 4. I've never played a Persona game. It's another big dark spot on my gaming history. I really need to play a Persona game at some time, but I've heard nothing but good things. It's kind of like an RPG, kind of a life simulator. The closest thing I've played was Catherine. I think it's the same developers as Persona. Not that it plays like Persona, but maybe it has some similar, like, outside of the puzzle scenes, might have like some interesting dialogue and like choices you make for relationships, that kind of thing. It's over 100 hours. That's the thing that scares me the most, Elegant Frost, is long games and me, they don't mix very well. And I usually don't stream games that are that super long. That's cool though. How are you liking it so far? You say you're almost done? That's cool. My wife started playing Persona 5 a while back. I think she got 30 hours into it or so, and she got sidetracked and hasn't gotten back into it. Right now we are stuck in this cavern, everybody. Oh, I'm wrong scene. You guys are just watching me. Here we go. We're stuck in this cavern. We just went through this portal to try to get some stuff, and now we can't get back out. We need a black ball to put in this holder, but we have to find one here. You're really enjoying it? I've played most of it before, but I got past the point where I stopped years ago. It's like, doesn't that just bug you when you get far in a game but you don't beat it? Sometimes I have a hard time getting the will to actually want to play it from the beginning again, because you forget everything, you know? Catherine took me forever. That game was hard, Texan. When I played it my first time, actually the only time I played it, I got to like the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 levels, and I think I dropped the difficulty down to easy, because it was so difficult. Let's see, if you like the Kurt Russell movie, you recommend Stargate 1. The movie was better, or was good, the series is better. Oh, nice. I don't remember much about the movie. Like, it came out when I was a kid. I saw it in the drive-in, which is, I don't know, certain movies I remember, yep, I definitely saw that in the drive-in. That was one of them. But I remember enjoying it. Oh, SG-1 is the name of this. Oh, because there's different Stargate series, right? Kind of like Star Trek. So Therapy had mentioned right-clicking on things. I don't see right-clicking on anything in the environment helps. Am I missing something? I definitely think it has something to do with our lighter. Let's try using our extension cord on the rocks. Anything in the inventory to give better light than the lighter. Oh, I would not have thought to do that, Therapy. Since our arm, so there's like gaps in these rocks. When we stick our lighter in with our arm, we can't see because our arm is blocking it, right? But if we take a camera and shove it in there, then we get a Polaroid of whatever's in there. Oh, Sakuroi? Is that how you say that? Welcome to the stream, dude. You're on your second run of Persona 4 Golden. Good game, I recommend it. Where could I even play Persona 4? It was originally on the Vita? Is that right? Was it on the PS3? I'm not sure. Oh, phone case? What do I have? Incipio? Is that what it's called? See if that's going to go in focus or not. It might not. Oh, there it is. Incipio. That's the phone case. It's super simple. It's just, it has a nice kind of matte feeling to it. It does not open up. No, it's just flat. I just like it because it's pretty thin as far as the thickness of my phone goes. Gives it just enough of a lip where the screen doesn't touch anything if I put it down. And it goes in my pocket nice and easy. Doesn't grip on my pockets too much. PS2, PS3, and Vita. Okay, so if I played it, I'd probably do it on PS3. I do have a Vita. I could play it on the Vita. Okay, so yeah, that was a brilliant idea, Therapy. Let's try using our camera in the gap. I would not have thought to do that.
That ought to do it.
That's brilliant. I should have thought to do that, but I didn't. That's a puzzle that, like, I don't think was too hard for people to figure out. I think I was just too stupid.
Yes, there's the black ball. In a dead person's hand. And behind that, the other opening. If I only had something like a stick, I could push the ball out on the other side.
We have a pencil. Will that work? No. Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
It's pretty damn grisly for sure, but...
He's gonna do it.
I could use Lewis's arm as an extension to get to the black ball.
I mean, you could. You monster. All right, we have a stick. We have a stick, guys. Tuesday, I was right. So the Vita would be the best version. You know, my Vita never got a whole lot of love. I could probably play the number of games I beat on my Vita on one hand. Tearaway, is that what it was called? Uncharted, Wipeout. There must have been a couple others. I didn't beat a whole lot of games on my Vita though. I think I only owned a few that I bought myself. I got a ton of free games from PlayStation Plus though. All right, let's use this arm to push the ball through the other side. But that doesn't really help us. We're still stuck here. Right? Or is it going to come out this end? When he said...
The ball's a bit closer to the other opening now.
Okay, when he said other side, I was thinking it was the other side of the rocks, like off the screen. I think it meant right here. There was an Uncharted on Vita. I forget what it's called. Drake's Legacy? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time. It was a unique game.
Now let's get out of here.
And it was not made by Naughty Dog. But it was pretty good, honestly. For what they could do on the Vita, I thought it was great. Had all the same voice... Golden Abyss, there we go. Had all the same voice actors. For Vita, it looked really nice. There was some janky controls. They would try to use the back touch bar on the Vita. Like, they try to use all the Vita's controls. Some of it was a little hard to use, as most of those kind of controls are, but it was fun. Are there any other Megami Tensei games you want to play? I mean, I need a list, but just from the ones that I've heard of, I would probably want to play Persona 5, just because I already own it, and I know it's really well reviewed. Do you have to play the other Persona games to play the later ones in the series? I didn't hear people mention that when it came out. Like, oh, you need to play 1 through 4. Okay, we're going to drop this back here and activate the portal.
Adrian Gordon, Grandmaster of Portal.
That would be the other way to put it, Tashe. That's one thing I'm kind of disappointed about with the PS5. They're still using the motion controls, or not the motion controls, the touchpad. It was totally underutilized. It's not going to be used anymore in the new one. Like, why? Just get rid of it. If people want to play PS4 games in the PS5, make them use a PS4 controller.
Let's hope that the portal will send me directly to Mordred's book.
I assumed it was going to send me back to where I was. No. This is the end of the second game.
Worked. I'm in the ritual chamber.
Let's just go ahead and save it again. Look at that, I created an extra save on accident. Okay, now this is 27. Minor inconvenience, the numpad does not work in this game. I don't know why. Time to party with some demons. You don't have to play the other Persona games. That's good to know. So if I did play 1, I would probably play 5. Oh, also, kind of an aside about my computer, you know, the computer build. I actually just ordered a really big, nice air cooler. I'm not super happy with the water cooler. It's kind of a pain. At least the way I have it set up, because I'm going for maximum quietness, and it's not as conductive to that as an air cooler would be. At least the really big ones. So sometime next week, I think it's supposed to come next week, I'm going to be swapping out the water cooler with an air cooler in my computer and then test that out. Start with the original Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei. Was that on PlayStation 1, Blaze, or was that like even before that? I think Persona 1. This is... I don't even know if this is under the castle, Zivtork. It's a portal. This might not be on Earth. This might be in Hell. Do you know where Doom takes place? That's where we are.
Human skulls. Finely hewn from the stone. I hope.
Okay, I would have the biggest smile on my face if all of a sudden the Doom soundtrack started to play, and then the Doom guy just rushes through the portal and just blasts us into bits and the credits end. That's how the game ends. That would be so cool. I'm a big Doom fan. Oh, Mars.
The throne of the devil.
Part of Doom takes place on Mars, Tashe. And it depends on which Doom you're talking about. Original Doom, I think it's all on Mars, but part of Doom, I think, also takes place on Hell. Part of Doom 2 is on Earth. And, like, the remakes of Doom, or not remakes, but the reboot, they seem to take place all over the place.
There are several holders here. Is it going to be about which one the ball goes into? That would be theoretically, even physically, explicable. But I'd rather not try it.
And Doom 3, I think you started off on Mars and then you actually went to Hell. I know I just said Doom. All of Doom. Oh, sorry, Blaze. It was Famicom, PC-88, MSX, X1, FM7. I'm not even familiar with the PC-88, X1, or FM7. I have heard of the MSX and Super Famicom. Whew. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play those. I'll go to Persona 5. Alright, let's touch the book. We're going to die, aren't we?
Everything's in the book.
That's Mom.
Sword or card.
Uh-oh. Whoa, check that out. Jeez. That's why you shouldn't take all those drugs.
Pull yourself together, Adrian.
Speaking of which, after we did that whole weird hotboxing thing, we didn't actually take our pills again, did we? Did he do it? Because I didn't make him do it. Game over. Bust out your Famicom. You know what would be cool, Blaze? I kind of want to do this sometime, but for a longer stream, just do retro game requests, and you guys can all throw out ideas, and I play a game for like 15-20 minutes, and then we move on to the next one. So that would be a cool idea to like request one of those. Not necessarily to like beat the entire game, but just to kind of like try it out, get my impressions, see what you guys think of it. Let's see. Also, based on the script around that pit, I'm going to say this is located inside Mount Doom, where they forged the rings. Oh, I love... That does kind of look like a Lord of the Rings script, doesn't it? And there's an MMO? I did not know there was an MMO for that. That's cool. Let's try touching the book again. That's a good idea.
At last, to
Oh
own
no.
a body once again. What unimaginable power. Now I can complete my work.
That's a terrifying sound. Okay, we're like totally possessed now. Oh, I'd love to play old Doom. 1993 Doom. Superman 64. I've never played it. It'd be so bad. Even the wolves don't want to mess with us. Never mind. We control them now.
Maria!
Maria! That's our mom.
He's dead.
Did we figure that out?
He was too weak. I wanted to make him stronger. He could have been much more powerful than I.
This is Mordred, right? We're not dead, right?
Out of my way, woman.
Whoa. The sound effects here. Well, now, if that was our wife, that would be... We're Samuel Gordon, right? I thought we were Mordred. And the main character kind of looks like Sam. Careful, Tasha might be like, no, no, no. His hair's too long, isn't it? Or is Sam the one with the long hair? Chapter 5, guys.
No! Is that me? Where am I? In the castle? This has to be the locked room. How the hell did I get in here? Damn blackouts. But Mordred is strong. I can feel him. I don't have a lot of time left.
How many people have we already killed we don't even know about? Let's do another save. Yeah, it could be a sickly Sam. He definitely looks very malnourished, doesn't he? Anytime we get a close-up. Oh, that girl was the reason Mordred and Marcus got in a quarrel. Oh, I'm confused. 28 save files! Perfect, Alex. How's it going? Are you done? Are you already done with the haircut? That was quick. How long have we been streaming? But therapy, that girl said, "What have you done with my son?" That made me think that it was our mom, like Adrian's mom. But she was supposed to have been there a long time, so that makes more sense that it was Mordred and Marcus's quarrel woman. Yeah, the our son thing mixed me up a little bit.
Photos of my ma and pa. They can't help me anymore either. And what have we got here? A pair of pliers. I don't need them right now.
Oh no, does that mean I'm gonna have to come back when I need pliers? I'm gonna forget that I even need those. Okay, now you're actually gonna head out. See ya, Alex. Good luck on the haircut, dude. Hope they do an awesome job. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back for pliers. Just take them now. Just take the pliers, dude.
A shaky old bed. Full of woodworm. Perfect for dying in.
I'm gonna forget that's even there next stream.
So I didn't dream it. It actually happened. That's the book from the ritual chamber. Mordred's book.
The Necronomicon.
The pages are empty. Damn. Can't be.
What the? Everything is in the book. And now there's nothing in the book.
Okay. Keep calm.
Take your crazy pills. There we go.
Remember, in the ritual chamber with Angelina, the blood of a male Gordon. If I drop some of my blood onto the book, then the writings ought to become visible.
Exactly, Blaze. See, you understand me. So Mordred killed her son because he thought she cheated on him with Marcus, and the son was not his. Okay, that's what he's asking her. Okay, I guess that's the first time they've even met. So she wasn't talking about, what have you done with our son, like what he had just done. I was thinking he was talking about Adrian, which confused me. That makes total sense now. She was talking about something that happened a long time ago, not what had just happened.
Hey, I definitely know that from somewhere.
Know what? Oh, it's another one of those notes.
The Guardian's highest virtue is faith, as much in himself as in God.
Who's leaving these?
These notes, who's writing them to me?
Probably not Murray.
Am I writing them myself? Or Mordred?
Or Marcus. More than likely Marcus.
A piece of glass. That ought to do it.
I didn't even see that there.
Ow!
Oh, he's trying to bleed on the book. We did that before to get the writing to appear.
Nothing. Not a single letter. Stop. Here. Here's something. Oh, no, it's just Mordred's dumbass summoning formula.
Dumbass summoning formula.
But I have to do something. I can't just let Mordred win.
You need a bandage.
I'd rather be dead than a centuries-old murderer.
Uh-oh.
My father, he's already trodden this path. It might be the simplest way, but it's also the most effective.
Screen's
Without
going
me,
weird.
There is no Mordred. My death will be his as well. I've got no other choice.
Once it gives me control again, Tiny. Thank you so much. Video time. You're not going to jump off and kill yourself.
Centuries-old family. Cursed right down to the very last.
No.
And I am him. The story of the Gordons ends with me.
Did I get a bad ending? What's going on here, guys?
No! Mr. Gordon! Adrian, don't do it!
Go away!
Come down, Adrian. You can't do that. There is another way.
Is that the nurse?
What do you know?
More than you think.
I can help you beat the curse. Trust me, please. Come down here, please.
I thought I just lost. Holy crap. Okay, I can control now. Tiny phrases. Sorry for the long delay. Thank you so much. One more month till baby due date. Or will this birth fail? Only on John Cadia. How's it going, Tiny? Thank you again so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I won't forget this time. Token time, guys. You came in at the perfect time. We almost killed ourselves. I actually thought that I had screwed up and our character was about to jump off just like Samuel Gordon did in the first game. Tajay, nice catch, dude. Well done. Oh, good to see you, Tiny. Sorry about the timing. I had to wait until the cutscene was over, so we didn't miss any of the story. So, Valentina, this was the woman that was working for our grandmother, right? Helping her out? I think so.
Who sent you, and why?
My employer is the Vatican. Have you ever heard of the Apostolic Visitation? We're mainly concerned with supernatural phenomena, what are commonly known as miracles.
The Vatican.
The Vatican. There I was thinking it couldn't get much worse, and then the church comes knocking at the door.
I was sent here because we had been informed that Black Mirror Castle had burned down.
No.
It was apparently just a routine mission. I was to sort out legal matters and release the funds for the Gordons to rebuild the castle. But then I found out that Victoria Gordon was on her deathbed, and that Angelina was nowhere to be found. My task then became to secure the Gordons' inheritance and to minimize the effects of the curse as best I could.
Inheritance, you
the effects
said.
of the curse. Gordon's inheritance?
Adrian, your eyes.
Yeah, I know. They're black.
It's okay, they're contacts, right? Have you guys ever worn black contacts before? I'll have to see if I can find a picture, but one year for Halloween, Andy and I did vampires. And I had black contacts in my eyes. Maybe it was my birthday. It might have been my birthday. And they were so weird to put in, but once they were in there, they weren't too bad. Every once in a while, I would blink and they'd float a little bit, and they wouldn't be quite centered. They might be a little bit off, and then you could see them and it looks terrible. But as long as they stayed center, they worked out pretty well. You couldn't get them out. Oh, that'd be terrifying, Phantasma. I hate putting in contacts. Hate it. Your friend had to hold you down and dig them out. Ooh, I hate touching my own eyes. I definitely don't want anyone else touching. Yeah, so for our birthdays, my birthday, Blaze, we usually, I've talked about this before, we do a big John Con, we call it. The big birthday, I usually get like 30 or 40 friends over. And a lot of times we do a theme. And I think we did vampires for a theme, but I might be mixing up with Halloween. We either did vampires for my birthday theme, or it was a Halloween party theme. I'm not sure. The murder mystery party, that was actually just a small group. We had like 8 of us. It wasn't for the birthday. It was just kind of like a random thing. You haven't put in contact since. I wouldn't either, if you don't have to. But it was super fun. The house was all dark and red, and we did lots of cool lighting, and we had fog machines going. It was so fun. But yeah, the black contacts. I'll see if I can find a cool picture. Let's ask about the curse.
What do you know about the curse of the Gordons?
Mordred wanted immortality and power. He somehow anchored his soul in the mirror, but he was caught during a ritual by his brother. Shortly before his death, he cursed Marcus's descendants to collect souls, in order that he could be called back into life with them. And it would seem it worked, judging by your eyes.
It worked too well.
Collect souls? You mean kill people?
Yes.
You're wrong. I haven't killed anyone, and still Mordred lives in me.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I can gather, your twin sister, Angelina, did that for you.
Kind of.
We got it all wrong. Angelina was originally supposed to take over the Guardian role. We didn't know anything about you. We thought the last male Gordon committed suicide 12 years ago.
Nope, we're still around. Although we weren't a Gordon in the beginning. We didn't know we were. Oh, that sounds like a really cool birthday plan, Tiny. I like that. We actually just watched Clue last night, the movie. Andy had never seen it, which surprised the hell out of me. So I told her it's actually pretty good, so we ended up watching it. So you look back through Discord and the murder mystery was for my birthday? I mean, maybe we did it around my birthday, Blaze, but that definitely wasn't my main birthday party, because we always do a John Con. And that wouldn't have been like a murder mystery, I don't think. But now I'm trying to remember what the last theme was. You can't really do a John Con murder mystery party. How can you remember Pliers? I'm gonna have to ask Andy, because I'm trying to remember now too. Maybe I'm mixing it up, Blaze. I don't even know my own birthdays. I've had too many great John Cons. Okay, what was so cool about Clue in the theaters is you got a different ending depending on where you saw it, which is a neat idea. If you watch the DVD now, you get to see all the endings. Which I think... Oh, there's a spider. Just a second. Got away. It's a big old spider on my wall. Not the same one that tried to kill me in my dreams. That one was huge. This one was like that. My VR headset is in the closet, so if he's in there, I wouldn't see it. I don't remember what our last John Con theme was, to be honest. Oh, we did 1920s. That's right, we did a 1920s party for the last John Con. Actually, that's the second time we've done that theme, because it was so much fun.
What do you mean, guardian role? You mean to guard these portals, right?
That is the Gordon's inheritance. The Guardians are people of pure heart, who were chosen by the church a long time ago to guard the Black Mirror.
The Black Mirror?
Yes, a great mirror, which also serves as an ancient portal and lies deep beneath the castle.
We've been there.
Marcus Gordon took over this duty and passed it on to his children.
So it is beneath the castle.
How should the Gordons stay pure of heart if they're all destined to murder?
Your family has produced more guardians than it has murderers. Only Marcus's descendants are in a position to resist the Black Mirror.
Ooh.
We still don't know why. However, we don't have any time now to research the exact reason for this, and then find an alternative guardian from outside the Gordon family.
So, I'm definitely your last hope then. How do you know all this?
She has her own book?
From the Vatican archives, and also from this book here, which I found in the library. It's the Book of the Guardians.
She took that from our library, guys. No, Plague Doctor. We've done that for Halloween. Not a Plague Doctor party, but Andy and I have both dressed up as Plague Doctors probably 2 or 3 times. And I freaking love that costume. But man, for a party, you can't wear the mask too long. It just gets too hot and your goggles get kind of fogged up, but it's super fun. We have the regular Persona 5. The new one just came out pretty recently, right? Like in the last 3 months or something? I bought it for Andy like 2 years ago or something. Okay, let's ask about Mordred.
There are no longer any guardians of pure heart here, just Mordred.
Adrian, right from birth, you were destined to become a guardian. Without Angelina, Mordred's curse would never have passed over to you. Victoria would never have wanted nor permitted you to kill yourself. Do you want to simply ignore her final wishes? Adrian, if you're going to kill yourself, everything could only get worse. If there were no longer any guardians, then the Black Mirror would be open to all. The mirror would enslave the weak and bring Mordred back into the world of the living.
That's not good.
And the Black Mirror will be unprotected. Victoria would have never allowed you to commit suicide. Are you going to simply ignore Victoria's last will?
All right then. I'll give you one chance.
Solution to the problem? That's a weird icon. It looks like a big maze. It was released in March. Yeah, when we bought it like 2 years ago, it was just the vanilla version. I don't know how much they added to Royale. I mean, the game's already so long, I probably don't need any more content. It would definitely be bad taste dressing up as a plague doctor right now. Funny for dark humorists, but bad taste.
Did I understand that correctly? I'm the last Gordon of Marcus's lineage, and therefore also the last Guardian? But I can't guard the portal because a cursed part of me, the Mordred part, wants to open the portal. And if I kill myself, the portal can be opened because there are no more Guardians.
Something like that. Yes.
So, what do you suggest?
An exorcism. In the church.
Well, that sounds fun.
It's an ancient ritual. Long before there were Christians, ghosts and demons were being cast out of people.
You know what an exorcism is?
You only have to believe in it, Adrian.
I'm possessed by the devil. I'm talking about belief. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, Adrian. And now let's go to the church. We should complete the exorcism before nightfall.
That doesn't sound fun, Tiny. That sounds like a brick wall difficulty spike.
How does a person get to work for the Vatican?
Later.
Holy Mother in Heaven!
Yeah, a good day to you too, Father.
Black eyes.
Prioress Santolini, welcome back. You've arrived at just the right time.
The power of Christ
Now
compels
do you see
you.
why I was in such a hurry?
So there's actually somebody walking around in a plague doctor suit during this whole thing. I mean, different senses of humor. I mean, if your family's not affected or anything, you just kind of see it as funny. If you had lost anybody or you had people very sick, you wouldn't think that was funny at all. And it's just the one boss. That's happened in other games I've played, Tiny, where it seems like it's moving along at a good pace and you run into a boss and it's 10 times harder than anything else you've ever seen. And probably anything else after it, you know? He got talked to, though, for scaring kids. That is one thing I love about it. It freaks kids out during Halloween. I don't do anything scary. I just open the door, hand them candy, and leave. The one thing I do is kind of creepy, though, is I don't say a word. I'm completely silent. I'll do like a creepy wave and stuff to the kids, but I don't boo. I don't jump out at them. I'm just eerie, you know, unsettling. And it's super fun. Some kids just run. You're like, nope. Although, I need to come up with a new costume because now people know who we are. I love scaring children and feeding them wine. That just sounds like every introvert ever. Or maybe just me. We do decorate our house for Christmas and Halloween. Andy's huge on decorating stuff. Me, I'm lazy, but she gets me into it. That's true, and they don't know what the plague doctor is. They're just like, they don't know what it is, and that's the scariest thing. Things you're unfamiliar with. You have too many kids in the neighborhood? I wish I could do something scary. Honestly, I probably have too many kids, but the adults get a kick out of it. A lot of times, the parents will come to the door after the kids run screaming, and they're just laughing. They're having a good old time. Yeah, we couldn't share the front of the house online. I could take some pictures of stuff inside, but not the front. Maybe backyard might be okay. That depends. It depends on the view, I guess. I don't know. Some people can be very creative in how they find out where you live. It's like I take like a view and they somehow find like a Google satellite shot that gets a good view of it. Probably not, but I like that, Phantasma, just because you shouldn't be at super crowded beaches. It's not the place to be in not the time to be in crowds right now. I've never seen that, Ziptorg. Okay, let's ask about this exorcism. I'm curious. Has everybody seen The Exorcist? Or The Exorcism of Emily Rose? That was also a pretty good movie.
Miss Antolini has had an idea about how to solve my problem.
Yes, I've been informed. The Archbishop has told me about it himself.
5 minutes later, and you would have had to inform Mark as well.
Father, have you ever performed an exorcism?
Probably not.
I've been the priest for the whole manor of Black Mirror for years. Everyone here has been baptized by me, and my words accompany them to the grave, too.
I've taken the confessions of murderers, and I...
Father, have you or haven't you?
No, not in practice. But I do have the theoretical knowledge, of course.
Oh, great. I'm the guinea pig.
Adrian, I've been trained for something like this. I've studied the Rituale Romanum several times. And if Prioress Antolini thinks it's the best option, then I agree with her. After all, she is, well,
I've already told Adrian who I work for, but I'm afraid we don't have time to discuss this for hours on end.
Good. Then let's begin the preparations.
Okay, and what can I do?
We need information. So the more we know about the demon, the better.
We already have his name, so we can address him. Do you know any more about him?
What would be important?
It would be good to know how he sinned. And a personal item. Something that anchors him in this world.
Oh, he sinned a lot.
Then I'll get searching.
But be quick. I'll prepare everything with the priest.
I think Therapy was saying this chapter is pretty short. I can see how it's moving at a pretty rapid pace. I'm hardly doing anything. It's just like cutscene after dialogue after cutscene. You were an altar girl Tuesday? That's really cool. Ooh, miso soup. Nice. So Tuesday, you said your mom kept the Exorcist DVD under a Bible until I found it as a kid and had no problem watching it. Unfortunately, I didn't see The Exorcist until much later in life. I think I watched it in my late 20s. So I mean, it didn't have the effect on me that it would have if I'd seen it as a kid, being like the scariest movie of all time, you know? But I thought it was good for what it was. Not too many puzzles in this one. It's all exposition and story. I like that too. And yeah, you guys are saying how you can find out where a house is just from vague pictures. That's incredible. No pictures of the front. Maybe some pictures of certain areas in my backyard where you can't see too much. Like I've shown you my barbecue grill. That's about it. That's another thing is a lot of people take like donations directly or like merch stuff. If you link it to your PayPal account, if you don't have a business PayPal, it shows your first and last name in the transaction. And that's another big no-no for streamers. Most people don't think about that. So if I was ever going to do anything like that with merch, I either got to create like a business PayPal account. So I don't know, I guess the business would be called John Cadia or something, but I don't want to just link to my personal name because that'd be bad. We already know your name is Jonathan Cadia. That's right. Nate, you found me on Facebook. Yeah, that's a good one to know, Zivtorg. Most people wouldn't even think about that because you set it up, you think it's anonymous, but you don't notice until you're doing a transaction. Poof, your name. Nice, right there. You're responsible for 17% of all chat messages ever, and you haven't even been here the entire time I've been streaming, Blaze. That's awesome. Oh, that's right. We should talk to the fortune teller. Okay, but let me just read this thing about the exorcism. What can you say about that? Victoria's nurse is an agent for the Vatican. Barely believable. Not long ago, I'd have laughed about something as crazy as that. But in my present situation, I'm really glad to have her help. Maybe everything will turn out okay. If an exorcism could drive out Mordred, then I have to try it. I just have to. I still have the Samuel method. Is that going to become a meme in the stream? The Samuel method open to me anyway. The only thing we're still missing are a couple of Mordred's things. Something that belongs to him and which will lure him to us. And that will make him mad. Something that belongs to him. I mean, the book, I guess? Yeah, I haven't used Skype at all. Only Discord. But another good tip, for sure. Okay, so let's go to town, because I really want to hear what the fortune teller has to say. Wait, I can't even go to the town. Is that right? What if I just try to manually leave? Where does it go? Oh, that's right, Therapy. Samuel's grave. I thought we found it, like, in chapter 2, but I'm trying to remember where it was. Honestly, I forgot about clicking on crows. It's been so long. Have you guys not seen any?
I can't show up in the village with black eyes.
Aww.
I'd probably end up getting lynched by an angry mob with pitchforks and flaming torches. And if I'm gonna play the Guardian, then I ought to stay alive for as long as I can.
Okay, so that explains why I couldn't click on the town in the map. So, I guess we can't call the fortune teller quite yet. Unless we can call her from our house. We do have a phone.
Good day, sir.
Hey, he's working for us. How do you like our creepy eyes?
Edward, I completely forgotten about him. Hi, Edward. I didn't expect you so soon.
If it's inconvenient, I could come back another time.
Why are you here again?
You said I should come by during the course of the day. About an eventual position as butler.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, Edward. As you see, I don't really have time just now, and...
Perhaps I can help you.
Actually, there is something. It would be great if you could deliver this letter to Inspector Spooner. Tell him I found it while tidying up the greenhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, sir.
Oh, I didn't get to ask him about our eyes.
You're not gonna tell anyone else about it. The thing with my eyes, I mean?
Most certainly not, sir. Discretion is the most important virtue of a butler.
I like him. He's totally...
Good man. In other circumstances, he'd be the perfect new Bates.
I was just about to say, he's just like Master Bates, who is always super loyal and just useful. Master Bates. Oh, you didn't say anything about the grave. So where's Samuel actually? I don't remember therapy. Have we actually found his body in the game? I absolutely need to win the lottery and get a butler. You know, there was a time when my parents had told me that we might be moving to Brazil. We never did. We stayed in the States, but where their work was giving them options, there was a chance they were going to move to Brazil. And I guess the way society is in Brazil, the way my parents are telling me, is it's likely that we'll probably be in a pretty big place. And because it's like the haves and the have-nots. You know, you got the people with money live very lavishly, and the people without it, the exact opposite, right? There's not much of a middle class, I guess. But they were saying like a lot of the people that like work these kind of jobs and whatnot there, they have like servants and stuff. And it's like, that would have been so weird. I can't imagine actually having servants. I'm sure I could get used to it. But I'm just saying I can't imagine it right now. Oh, our Samuel Gordon. Sorry, I was thinking like in the game. He was here earlier. We did see Samuel Gordon when the stream first started. I'm thinking he's waiting for a certain spot to appear. Oh no, you didn't mishear Master Bates. I said Master Bates. That was a joke we made from the first game. Let's go upstairs and see if that book is what we want. That's my guess. Which room were we sleeping in? Where do we even start this chapter? I'm lost as like where we even started. Were we in that locked room, maybe? I think we were in the locked room. We're all 12-year-old perverts here. Okay, this is the room we could never get in before. This is where we started the chapter.
Even if the pages are blank, maybe the book will be useful for the exorcism. Who knows?
That's what I'm hoping.
It did once belong to Mordred, after all.
There we go. It's raining in the game right now, Tuesday. It definitely sounds like it's raining, doesn't it? Now do you need pliers? I'm gonna grab them while I'm here if I get a chance.
Photos of my ma and pa. They can't help me anymore either. And what have we got here? A pair of pliers.
Nope, still doesn't need them. Or maybe Samuel Gordon doesn't have his laptop and is using his account on mobile and is not convenient. Poor Samuel Gordon. I am Samuel Gordon.
Ugh. Now I can see that I look as bad as I feel.
He had black eyes in the second game too, didn't he? Username, how's it going? Welcome, dude. Glad you can make it. We're about to wrap things up, but I'm glad you could drop in and say hi.
There's a rope dangling right in front of the window. Or is it a noose? Better take it, I guess.
Oh. I totally missed that before. I assumed it was a rope for the curtains, you know, to like tie them up. Maybe not. I thought there was going to be some new notes. Maybe not. Okay, well, we have something that belongs to him. I think that might be enough. Maybe we should just go back. I heard Andy yelling across the house. She might have got attacked by my dream spider. I don't know. Oh, let me yell at her real quick. I think she took care of it. I'm not hearing anymore. Okay, back to the church. We're pretty limited in where we can go now. When you guys listen to these like podcasts and like shows and stuff, where do you guys typically do that? Like Spotify? Or do you have a different preferred app? Honestly, it might not have been Andy. She's watching a movie. It could have been the movie, but it just sounded like I heard somebody shouting. Podcast Addict. I've never tried that one. Yeah, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Gotta go fast.
Adrian. There you are.
Oh my gosh, we got another one, guys. Holy cow. Ouija 666. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going, guys? Everybody, welcome to John Cadia. How are you, Raiders, doing? What were you playing, Ouija? Give you a quick shout out there. You were working on... Bam. Pokemon Conquest. Okay, I'm not super well versed in the Pokemon games. I've never actually played one. I know of the names of them, but I don't think I've ever heard of Pokemon Conquest. Was that a game that was on like the N64 or something? They had like Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium. I don't think I've ever heard of Conquest. Or is that like a weird, like a mobile game I've never heard of? Or is it a... Oh, Fire Emblem meets Pokemon. Wait, in Fire Emblem, isn't the big thing that your guys can die and never come back? I can't imagine that in Pokemon. That's cool, though. Hey, Gamma DX27, how's it going? Welcome. I think was there one more before that? Let's see. I think I saw Aether in there. Hey, Aether Karn, how's it going, dude? Welcome. Let's see. Oh, he's on DS. I played a DS game recently. We just streamed Ghost Trick, which is a fantastic Nintendo DS game. I mean, I actually never owned a DS, so I don't have a whole lot to compare it to, but just as a game, I really enjoyed it. It's a cool puzzle game. We are playing a horror-themed point-and-click game called Black Mirror right now. And we're about to do an exorcism pretty soon here. So I might not have all the pieces that I need, though. Therapy was just saying I had a good idea. And I think Spider Monkey's back. This looks nothing like the TV show, I know. This actually was well before the TV show. When did the TV show come out? Like 2016? 2017? Maybe it's a little bit before that. But the first Black Mirror game, I think, came out in like 2009, or something? Let's get exercised. I could definitely use some exercise. I've been so lazy this weekend. It's been great. So, therapy said something about I had a good idea of an item belonging to Mordred before, but I might have forgot. Oh, Gama, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I got the book. I'm guessing this is not what you were talking about. I want to try to give it to them anyway. Jazzercise? Not quite.
I found a book that belonged to Mordred, but all the pages are blank.
How do you know it belonged to him, then?
It's from his grave.
We can divert his attention from you with it. You'd better give that to me.
Okay, so that might work.
Have you found out anything else?
No, not yet. But I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I'd already had the book. 2003. Okay, so it's actually older than I thought. TV shows 20... It's B-movie years, guys. I can't handle time anymore.
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
It was just a tragedy, guys. That's all it was. I do. Marion, I think I was calling you. What's going on? Or Maria. Maria, welcome back. Good to see you. Argentina, right? I'm going to test my memory here. Time. Thursday. What a concept. It's the most underrated John Cadia meme. I just couldn't figure out when B-movie came out. Yeah, at first I said Maria... It should be Maria No Crack, not on crack. Maria No Crack, but just Maria.
At the moment, I have no information about Mordred that would be important for the exorcism.
Okay, so we need to go get more information before we come back
I've
here.
sorted everything out with Valentina for now.
Oh, I forgot to call her. That's because I couldn't go into the phone booth, but I forgot we can use our phone. Let's do that before we miss it. We're exercising ourselves, Aether. We did this crazy... I wonder if you can see it here. We did some crazy ritual, got possessed by a demon, who's like part of our family heritage, basically, and our character has black eyes. We can't quite get close enough there. Let me see if I can find a place where you guys can see the eyes. Okay, let's go back to our castle, and let's use the phone. I think it was in the library. So, just a normal day. Black eyes, you know, demon. Alright, let's try calling the fortune teller. I wonder what she has to say now. These are always fun. I love these.
Hello, Madame Fortuna.
Adrian, I knew you would call again.
Who else could it be?
Pick a card.
Stop.
I've drawn the Hierophant for you.
It's probably terrible.
Huh?
The Hierophant. He is also called the Shaman, the Pope, or the High Priest. Adrian.
Sounds like a good card.
You will receive the assistance of a higher power.
Yes.
The only question being, which one?
I see.
Death.
I'm not surprised.
Every time.
One moment. Now, what has the tower lost here then? Now I've gone and dropped all my cards. Just a minute, Adrian.
Uh-oh.
Could that maybe mean now that I'm gonna fall from a high tower?
No. How do you come to have a silly idea like that? Ah, now then. I can see it clearly. Death will touch you. Or also, maybe not.
That's very generic.
Okay, that's enough. Thanks.
That didn't help me at all. Usually she tells me a little bit more about our death. Like, you'll be killed by an animal. Or you'll get yelled at by a viewer. What's up, Spider? Well, I got to see earlier, 2007. I did read that, if that is correct. I remember when we first talked about B-movie, I thought it was released like in the last 4 or 5 years or something. Now, should I say Maria or is it Mariano? Because you say crack is because of football. So I think maybe I should be calling you Mariano. Mariano. B-movie was never released. It's always been. Okay, well, now that we're in here, is there any more information we can get about Mordred and Marcus? I'm just gonna chill in this chair for a little bit. Ah, nice. Oh, he takes a nap. This is bad when you're possessed. I almost took a nap today. They call you Messi in Argentina. What does that mean in English? Or is it the same thing as crack?
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Bean. Sorry. B-movie has always been. I killed it. I'm sorry.
In the corner?
Maybe something about the family tree will help us. I'm good at ruining pronunciations.
Mordred. Ah, he's down here. All on his own. Strange. Didn't Victoria say he was married? And even had a kid?
That's what we heard.
Why aren't they on here?
I don't know sports ball. The only sport I really watch is people punching each other in the faces. I did watch basketball back in the day. I talked about it on one of the last streams. There's a really cool, if you have ESPN, like a Chicago Bulls final season thing with like Michael Jordan and that whole era, which I thought was really fascinating because that's when I was actually into basketball. But I don't watch them. I never got into football or soccer, or even American football. Oh, Lionel Messi is an Argentine footballer. Okay. I look like Chris Evans? You mean like the actor? I've never heard that one before. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? I bet we have to go into the cellar now. We've never been in the cellar. I really like this game, Spider. This is my favorite of the series so far. I think this one has the most, the best pacing, I think.
Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in Mordred's poor soul.
Yeah, to think about that. Further. I really do look like that Troy guy as well. Which Troy was it? I'm trying to remember. There is somebody that Spider Monkey found on some pirate show that he watches. And he's having an ego right now. Yeah, Troy Baker. Oh, Troy Baker. Maybe a little bit. But, oh, hint up in chat. I'll check in just a sec. But Spider, if you could, post the picture. Yeah, you found a pirate in one of your pirate shows that looks like me. It might have been Black Sails. And actually, when I looked at them, like, yeah, if I grew out some facial hair, that could totally be me in like 10 years. Let's see, I might have information in my inventory. Now we gotta right-click some stuff. Okay, so let's check out this Book of the Guardians. It was Black Sails.
I don't have the time to read everything, but at first glance, it looks like it's just full of stories about the White Lady. It even tells here about how she died. In the final duel with my brother, she threw herself between us to stop the bloodshed, but he was no longer the brother I once knew. The evil had corrupted him too much. How great must this power have been to make him forget all of the battles in which we had fought together side by side? How incessantly overpowering must the evil be to make him forget just how much he had loved his wife Maria. His blade pierced her heart and snapped as though it were made from glass. That was also the end of my brother. But then with his final breath, he cursed me and all my descendants. I killed my brother. I will never be able to forgive myself for that. His final resting place will be in our chapel. May God have mercy on his soul.
I think we knew most of that. Although... there might have been a few extra details.
That must be a transcript from Marcus's writings.
Oh, a Blackbeard Museum? I did tell him the spider story. Did you just see one?
Do you want part 2?
Oh, we got part 2 of the spider story. Hold on just a second. So, hold on real quick. This morning I had a nightmare. I think it was a nightmare of a spider probably about yay big with his legs and whatnot. Basically dangling down over me just a couple feet from the top of my face. I woke up in a panic. I saw this thing right here. I quickly tried to duck out of bed. I hit my arm, I hit my head, really hurt myself, and then we couldn't find it. I thought I was dreaming. Apparently when I heard Andy yell, this might have had something to do with Mr. Dream Spider. Just a sec. Okay, let's hear the story.
Sitting there. I was just finished my movie. Reached my right arm, my left shoulder, under my shirt, because I had an itch. I felt something. And I kind of just gently brushed over it, and I was like, oh, like, it was kind of hard, and I was like, that's, like, did I hurt myself? Is there, like, I almost thought it was a scab. And I was like, no, I didn't hurt myself. I felt it fucking move. So I just went, and I pulled it. Big-ass spider. Big-ass black spider, like this big.
Ah, it was him!
And I don't know where it went. I just went, ah! And then I was standing up, and I was like, ah! Ah! I took off all my clothes. I shook them all out. These are all freshly washed clothes. I shook them all out. I had just taken a shower. I don't know where the spider came from. I started crying. Then I got an ego.
And then she got an ego. Holy crap, Andy, how did you survive? You yeeted the spider.
But I went back with the flashlight on my phone. And I was carefully peeling up. I took my crochet hook and I was carefully peeling up the couch cushions. Moving my yarn. Couldn't find it. I don't know where it is.
Sorry guys, we have to burn down the whole house. He came back for revenge. I didn't even hurt him. I just got out the... Ooh. Somebody's playing creepy sounds. Nate says, sorry John, you gotta burn the whole wife now.
You started this.
I did start
after you first.
Cannot come back from this. We gotta burn the whole house. On the next stream on Thursday, guys, it's gonna be an entirely new house. Actually, this makes me feel better. I thought I was just crazy. Somehow, I woke up from starting...
Or it was a different spider.
Or it was a different spider. But that makes sense. Because if it was still in the bed, it would have gotten in your clothes. Because you put all your clothes on the bed when you're doing laundry. So she had the clothes on the bed. She just did laundry. Now she's wearing said clothes.
That's true.
That's how the spider got in her shirt.
And I put these on right after my shower. Ew, but then how long was it on me? Where was it that whole time?
I think that's going to be the next stream when we have to burn the whole house down.
Oh my god.
It could be worse if it's a different spider. I'm going to pretend like it's the same spider. Because it was a big-ass spider.
We've had a lot of spiders.
Yeah, part 3 tomorrow morning. If we find it, if I don't know, you might find a picture that I take. I post on Discord of me just punching a hole through the wall. Just big old hole. We found the spider, guys. Andy's vomiting sounds. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about time for me to wrap things up here, I think. I gotta make the bed and try to find a spider, apparently. Thank you for sharing, baby. I love story time. Okay, so before we quit, Therapy had given me a hint up earlier. Let's see. Oh wait, we just looked up the information in our book. Did he write something in his diary about that? I won't sleep tonight. You won't sleep tonight, Nate. I live in this house with the spider. And Andy.
The spider was on.
Quality time.
Oh no, it's not quality time at all. That makes me feel so much better that I dodged him almost asleep. You might say I have a spider sense. Oh no, the pop filter, you can get them real cheap for like $5-10. The Blue Yeti's a pretty big mic. I think I might have paid like 12 or 15 bucks for this one. But you can get all different kinds of pop filters. They're pretty cheap. I already found everything for the exorcism. Okay, so now I'm good. Sweet. Perfect. So that's great to know therapy. So when we start the next stream, we can just get right into the Exorcist. And the spiders. No, Exorcist in the game. I will have to do a real life Exorcist in the house though. Let's see, try Argentine mate and Argentine dulce de leche. That was something with milk, right? And it smelled roasted. Pirate John has been posted. Okay, let me check that out before we wrap this up. Let me save this. Do you remember the picture of Pirate John that Spider Monkey found? Guy that kind of looks like me? And he's like, what if I threw it on one of the dogs? I think I have to go spider hunting tonight.